BGM?
Let me get the link.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
No screaming.
Sorry, no screaming?
No screaming.
No screaming.
Definitely no screaming.
Bonus?
I have another Fenrir pump. What the hell?
I've never screamed in my life.
Just for you, it's also low latency.
Not even once.
Not a single time.
Alright.
Is this the
Not
correct
even
macro?
once.
Hang on. I have like 7 macros on my bar now.
Game on.
It's this one. Okay. Thank you for the
Murder
link.
these bosses fast.
Okay, let's not die to transition. Let's find out how I'm gonna join opener this one. It's
Hell yeah.
time.
Speaking of
It's
Machine.
opener,
time.
it's
Gameplay.
gone.
Oh my. I think my food buff ran out just as we zoned in.
Nice.
Whatever, doesn't fucking matter.
Crafting?
What?
Wait, which food buff?
Oh, seafood buff.
Oh.
There's
Oh,
one
it was
Reprise
up
left.
when I checked earlier, but now it's not there.
Someone probably put it up yesterday, at like shortly before 8.
Probably.
Was probably someone named Persona.
No,
Probably
I
not
don't
yesterday.
touch them usually.
Okay. Well, let's talk later try.
Oh,
Wait, I didn't die?
wait.
I didn't die to that. Okay. That's just wall.
Just reset, yeah.
I mean, I ruled it because both tanks died. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we kinda cleave each other. Somehow place our things in the correct position though.
I just wanna point out that how did that whatever, I don't care. Let's go. Just click the button.
It's because cosplay machines.
I'm
I blame
so
Carl,
sorry.
man.
It's my fault.
No, no.
I did this.
This is fine.
No, I didn't
Cut
port
us to
properly.
pieces.
Unlucky.
I didn't pop.
Guess I'll port on the next 2 minutes.
I think we're just retarded.
Oh.
Hello?
I had aggro for a second.
That's nice.
I saw the character bot was updated for some of this fight, so I updated it to see what they have.
Go on.
I'll go outside.
Is it any good?
Yeah, it's just a timeline server. They
Not
said
bad.
they said in prospect level.
And the
Okay.
dude.
North. Knockback him here. Right.
Holy shit.
You
Get him up.
Amazing. You have
To the
so
middle
much
and
time
interrupt.
to-
Around the middle, spread. Be in. I'll go north.
Kinda, yeah. move on top
Get
of
him
it.
up, interrupt,
Got it.
mitigate, big mitigation.
Out.
Out, out, out.
Look, I can
Interrupt. Interrupt.
One way
I-
we?
Probably need to melee combo here, right?
Probably.
Yeah. You pretty much instantly enrage.
I have nothing for you.
No.
Oh,
The fuck?
Oh,
As I didn't pod.
I didn't, but I'm dumb.
yeah.
Anyway. Just go again. Great start team. We're playing well.
Pumpin.
Pumpin.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Actually, not early.
Seems slightly early, I think.
Okay.
Down with you!
Undude. Go west and knockback immune.
You don't need to
Left.
rush it, you have time.
Holy shit, how did I not get hit?
Through the middle. Spread around the middle. Interrupt.
Filthy rats!
I'll go north.
Be gone with you!
Interrupt.
I'm getting rich.
I got him already. One hard cast.
Careful of Greeno, don't kill Greeno.
In.
Interrupt. One more raid wide. Good.
This ends here! And now the final
Indian call.
I'm gonna give core TBN.
You got-
Woods,
Oh.
you
Oh.
hit us.
Move and get in.
I mean,
I'm gonna
was
hallow-
standing right in the middle.
No, you weren't.
You were in the boss's hitbox.
You were in the boss's hitbox.
Alright.
Can you live this maybe? No,
Not
short.
sure, I-
No.
400k.
It's probably a hard. Either
alright.
kills you or you
Go
live.
again. Actually, let's remake instance while we're at it.
Go.
Easy. Popped FC buffs.
Nice.
Alright.
This is the one where we don't die. And Boots doesn't stun on the boss.
Well, hasn't happened yet, so. Honestly, I didn't even know how to pay attention to that.
Well, you do now.
Yep.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Any card you enjoy?
I hate Tether so much.
I love Telos.
Just standing there, nothing is happening. Alright, cool. Thanks, game.
Just as much as I love refrigerators.
Thank you, Arya.
Down with you!
Undude. Go west. Go back immune.
Persona.
Very
So no.
stupid. But it's fine.
Left.
Not a proximity, is it? No, just a holy is a holy.
Interrupt, go to the middle.
We
Interrupt.
did not interrupt.
No,
My-
okay.
My
We
interrupt didn't
might
go
still
off.
be able to do it. Just keep going.
Yep.
Just don't die here.
Be done with you.
Good. Interrupt this time.
Got it?
I don't actually know if we can do it, but whatever.
Out.
Out.
I cannot remember which one is which. I don't think this is.
I don't think this is dying now. Interrupt.
Just
No.
Team.
I'll just keep an eye on him just in case. If I need to use it, then Brutes can take the next.
sure. I mean, I can just keep an eye on the first one also. The second one is super awkward for me.
Yeah, maybe better for brutes to be the.
I need to pull the boss to the middle for that one. Super fun.
I mean, you can technically both just press the button. Both
Yeah.
you and Cindy, so.
I'll cut you to pieces.
Make sure you're in by the way. Let's get to the side.
Down with you.
Find the dude.
So,
From south. Knockback immune. Going right.
Can the dash do damage to you, or is it only the explosion?
Yes,
The dash
but
does
the dash is
damage.
kinda small. Spread around the middle.
Filthy rats.
I'll go northward.
Be done with you.
Interrupt. Right, we should be fine. Just don't die. In. On the warrior. In on the warrior. On the warrior. On the warrior. Good enough. Interrupt.
why is it so
Got like
close? Huh?
brain fog.
Ends here.
It wasn't close to in range just because we killed him. Core and Cindy.
The final cut.
I'll make
Make
sure
sure
you're not too
not.
close.
That was actually our fastest.
He's in Pursuno.
Lopped.
Watch out
Watching
for
boots.
core
Watch out for
puddle.
costs, yeah.
Me and Arya. Basil,
We
please.
will
Basil.
fire.
Remember to dodge around debuffs.
I don't
Well,
think. I think it's a hard check, by the way.
Yeah, I know that Reprise and Adel and Fade still all walk on it, so. There's no reason not to press them.
Felt like we had way less damage there in a way.
Well, I mean, I pressed 2 buttons and my wildfire didn't even go off.
Not like even before.
Do you need?
Well, it's because Core is on Machinist and you
Yeah,
don't
I
get an
guess.
extra 2 minutes though, so
Yeah,
it's
I
less.
guess.
We just have less
Yeah.
damage on that.
Sure.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter for now.
Okay, time to dig the
Or do we,
Right.
are we doing the partner stuff for the...
Yeah, let's do that. So,
Okay.
tanks with tanks, healers with healers, and then what will the groups again? Go right and left of for a second.
You and me were together, Dag, and then Persona with
Okay,
Rich.
it's gonna be me and Rich and Core and Persona.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So if you need to swap for whatever reason out of your group, just say the word swap, and you just swap with that person. So if I say swap, I swap with Rich. If Core says swap, Persona will swap the Core. If Cindy says swap, Boss will swap the Cindy. Simple stuff.
Who am I swapping with?
Me.
Your Duck's partner.
This is only if you need to go to the other group.
This is
Yeah,
only if
yeah.
you need to go to the other side.
So
Like, if we
you
both say
only call
swap, then
something if you
it's-
have the sword on you, and it's the wrong one.
Yes. Yes. That is the only reason you would ever say swap.
So in our case, if you're to talk to,
Yes. Well, not always, but yes.
no, I mean, if Rich is sold one, it doesn't matter.
Wait, might matter.
Depends on the Dark Knight.
If I need to go to the other
Oh,
group,
right.
then
Right. It's not always.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Let's die to sanctity.
Preach.
You wanna see the next phase? Let's go.
Dude, we're gonna see the fucking transition. We're gonna die to the first fucking mechanic, and we're going into turn 4. Twister. I respect it, Rich.
sorry, I was typing a DM as well.
It's fine, it doesn't matter. I don't give a shit.
Power is mine.
To be. Or not to be.
Not to be 1A.
Oh, it's 1A, alright.
Not 1A, 1A, 1A.
It's 1A. Poggers. It was not to be.
It was not to be.
Move. Thunder is 2. Thorn is 2. Below.
Left.
Sorry.
Nice. Great call out, kids. I'm a big fan.
Hey, look, what if I told you there's an emboldened now?
Ooh, let's go. Just in time for my buff.
Just in time for Phoenix. Holy shit.
Spicy.
Just in time for my broil.
Like, I was seeing the percentage of the boss and I was thinking to myself, wow, I'm really inting the team right now
No.
with the machine.
I
Rich
just
has
didn't
attack
attack.
boss.
But you're also inting the roll.
Well, yours. Both me,
Sorry,
both
it's
me.
very
I
important.
cannot.
2 and B.
I cannot.
Look at 2 and B. Going left.
That's the eye.
Watch the... Oh, we are staying here. Watch the eye. We die to damage.
You shouldn't have.
I died to 36k.
Two.
One.
Call it.
Right.
Thank you.
Fuck. I got frostbite because I stepped out too late.
We die to damage on our side.
It's so weird.
Did you have
I
a
did aim
3-man
them
stack?
and sucker.
No, we did not. We had 4.
Didn't even take damage.
Did you die to the first hit or second hit?
Second.
Okay, second is healing. 1 second, I'm looking. Go to your groups again real quick so I can see the damage. Just really quick.
Was
before.
Suno who
Rich
died.
Right?
No,
Rich
Rich.
also had like
Oh,
1
Rich.
HP.
I didn't
Yeah,
die
Rich
to
was-
that.
Suno.
We didn't have tactician. We said we wanted that time.
Yeah, I forgot it.
I mean that would make a huge difference on this mechanic.
Yep.
Pretty sure you can see me casting sucker and.
No, no,
damage now.
it's up. It's up. That wasn't the issue. We just didn't have
I think the
mitigation.
first hit already did, yeah, shit ton of damage.
Because we didn't have mitigation. Right?
Yeah.
Mitigation plus a really strong shield is really powerful. Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Fucking machine is making me heal.
To be honest, I forgot if my marker was 2 or B and I spent the time trying to remember.
She forgot.
I forgot.
I respect it.
Hmm?
Move. I absolutely respect it.
No flopping.
I'll flop as much as I want, but
Rule 3. No, 4. 3C.
Dolan is on B. Move.
Left.
Stay cool, stay cool.
Okay.
I'm going.
Okay.
Oh, I'm slow. Not slow.
You made it.
Nice, good shit.
You're a Chad. Honestly, our damage hasn't changed much.
No, I didn't check.
Freezing.
It's not gonna die, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it sure is.
Yeah, that's not much I can do.
Flop
Mashed
sleep.
potato.
Potato
can
mashed.
Unlucky.
Quite literally.
Q and B.
Oh, I didn't buff you, I'm sorry.
Going right.
I should have called a
Probably
swap. I should have called swap.
Yeah.
Was are you?
Uh,
Was that right?
As you know, called it, didn't call swap.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a suggestion for that. So, just look at your half, right? Face your camera, like stand here, and just look to see. Because the Darknet will either spawn here or on C. If it's your thing, right? If you need one on your side, and then if he's not there, you know you need one, and if he is there, you need two, and that's it. You only have to check 2 spots.
If you know he is on your side, you know he's on the other side.
Does that make sense to you, Arya?
Okay.
Right. Let's go. Yo, the Kritla on pool though?
Unkillable.
He's too good for this game.
Like on our side, you. No, never mind. Sorry. Skip on.
Okay.
I had a thought, but I don't think it matters right now.
Racing.
3C.
Dolan is on 1. Move.
Left.
Middle.
Right.
I press the button that makes me not done.
Excellent.
Watch.
I need to get used to orientating myself to D beforehand.
Buffing time. I remembered.
Look at turn B. Look at turn B.
Might have pressed it early, but cover the
It'll be
first hit.
fine. Going left.
Just
Wait.
Wait.
I've,
that is wrong.
You shouldn't have adjusted.
I shouldn't have just.
no, I had
wrong.
to.
Yeah. I thought I had 2, and then I realized I had 1. Sorry.
Dude, I just listened and moved.
I mean, yeah, that's what you should do.
I just listened and moved.
Go again. And again.
And again and again. The
Same
same
hand.
end. Again and again.
This
no, to move,
is
please.
free.
What's up, Kizzy?
tell me when to move.
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 You okay, Kizzy?
I have my eyes. Ah! Thank Buster. I had my eyes closed for a second.
Are you sure
Oh,
you're
no.
okay?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I think.
Just a headache. What can I tell you? It hurts.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, you
Crazy.
should. Fine.
What do you mean you should? Oh?
No, because I said I know that feeling. It's like, yeah, I know that. Yeah, you should.
Move. Thorn is on 3.
There's not. That's on C.
It's on
Kizzy.
CC.
Oh yeah, the same
Ah!
thing, man.
Right.
It's close enough.
Bye,
Hello,
Kizzy.
yoink.
I'll be doing Kizzy's tower.
Thought that it was
Oh my
looking
god.
awfully small.
This is why you don't have opposite fucking markers like this. Because I saw blue and I just said C.
I was
Somebody.
standing.
No, what?
I was just standing in the middle, wondering which
Anyway.
color was C.
I'm over it. I'm over this. Go again.
Too committed to change them.
I said they're fine, so I'm not changing them.
I think I like them personally.
Yeah, same.
What can I fucking do, man? My entire team's telling me it's fine. Move. I have to fucking live with the fact that I hate him. It is what it is.
They made it so much harder.
They did?
Kizzy, you're on the other
Huh?
side. That's my side, Kizzy.
Yeah, I know. That's why I dodged the twister. You know.
40.
Body.
You know what's better than 40? 41. Huh?
Move. Thorn is on 2.
Middle.
Left.
How tight is the enrage? Like the DPS check on this phase?
Very low.
It's probably
So
a RU.
Why?
So a 460 potency gain is probably not that important.
I mean, it always is, but
I mean, I'm
why?
gonna do it, but it's like if I forget it.
Oh, I mean, it'll probably be fine. Look at 2 and B. Look at the knights. Going left. Swap. No. Going left. Find your markers. Q.
1,
Bob boats.
right.
Move. DPS inter cardinal. Knockback immune.
I'm fucking.
No, I couldn't adjust after the race.
Nice.
I
I'm
did
fine with
it.
Where was he?
Oh, you just spawned the. Oh my god.
Let's go!
Yo,
To me, my knight.
Cindy?
he was doing the
No.
meme.
I shall draw
We can maybe see the last mechanic he does.
Alright, here you go. Watch the last mechanic. Have
Oh,
fun,
it's
man.
fucking normal mode Thorn. He's just wobbling around.
Yeah.
Cindy, go behind him. Cindy, go behind him. Cindy, go behind him. Cindy, go behind him.
I'm paralyzed! I'm paralyzed!
Oh, goodbye, man.
Oh no.
Bro, why
What
you
was his
run away from me? What are you doing? I respect
I
it.
What is
I
it?
see.
respect it. I respect it.
What do you say, Arya?
What was this buff?
He takes 20% more damage.
Oh,
Yeah, he's like,
you just.
He's like,
He's kinda
whoa, you're
losing it.
strong.
No,
Yeah.
we do not pot.
He's
Hack cripple.
decomposed.
We just do damage to him.
He's decomposing.
We also don't delay our buffs. We use all of our buffs as soon as ultimate end starts casting. And then we'll eventually just kill him. For that last mechanic, the way it works, he just slashes until he reaches a certain point. And then he will face a random person, supposedly the main tank. I don't believe that.
And do a 3-part
And
cleave.
he will do a 3-part cleave. You just stand behind him and you go to the first hit.
3,
That's
2, 1.
it.
Welcome to P3F.
The
What
first
can
two.
we add to on
To
healing,
ultimate
on
end.
mitigation
For what?
for after dashes?
We
We
don't
take
need-
the ice
we like-
damage.
We'll only need shields for that. We don't really need much.
Well, I did Swift Sucker, but I don't know, kind of.
But I don't think
Who
it's
died?
about to damage.
The person didn't die to damage. What?
I
Did he?
died to standing in the ice puddle, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Let
Someone
me...
died to something, but it wasn't
died
that.
standing in
I got knocked into the wall because I'm
1
stupid.
second, be right back.
I'm making sure on stream.
I'll
also.
go look, but you just weren't full HP, dude.
Me?
You were on 31k HP when the mechanic hit you. Why weren't we full HP, guys? That's not why he died. He died because he ran into the ice. But we just weren't full HP either.
I walked in and first
He
healing
done
stuff
missed
and
5
my
people.
mechanic.
Damn.
But the healing isn't like you saw how much healing you needed to do the Raria. It's really not interesting.
Why was I so low?
Say again.
You saw the healing required. It wasn't
I mean,
interesting.
I was worried because I'm outside. I couldn't.
I know, you don't need to heal. You don't need to heal. As long as we have full HP and a shield, we'll be fine.
Tuna?
Hmm?
Were
You
you
mean
in
before the
my
ice?
group for the Darknet stuff?
No, I
or
was in Ariel's
mine?
group. I came out way lower than everyone else. For whatever reason.
Fucking castle.
Shield yourself.
Did you miss the spread
You
line
didn't
maybe?
shield yourself. No, he had it.
I had the same shield as everyone else.
I mean, I'm pretty jumps are probably physical, so personas
They are
don't take more
physical.
damage.
Yeah,
It's
but
the same
mean,
as
Rich would have
What
been just as
yes,
low then.
yes, but
And
Rich got
missed
the
5 people. How?
but the shield got it before you. Like Rich got the shield before you, Persona, for the second hit.
I should miss 4 people. not 5.
The shield applied
Well,
for him, but for me it didn't.
Yes.
I see.
In the missed people, it does count Pasuna's missed, so it is
How?
4, but I still don't know how.
We're stacked. I don't know.
Isn't it Isn't it when we're on the edge when we're doing the
Well,
stacks?
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm surprised. It should be 4.
I mean, maybe the thing is just wrong.
Yeah, no, like it.
Either way, it would have been fine. Just check our HP when we're in the center area, because you can just use a soccer and it'll be fine.
I
Or
mean,
like
we're in the
Kizzy.
center. Kizzy can do his shield, and I can do.
Yeah, I mean, you
emergency
can all
tactics.
just make sure you don't use mitigation. We don't need mitigation.
Just
We
pure
need HP.
healing.
We need pure HP and a shield, because we need the mitigation for ultimate end. End does about about roughly 100k damage. We just need to mitigate that. It's really not that much of a
Alright.
problem. It's reprisal, addle, feint, shield, and like 10%, and we're fine.
Oh,
Can you
I
target him?
think
100K? Oh,
tactician will be back up, right?
Save tactician.
But can you target him during that?
Wait, when you said
we pop
save-
all of our buffs and we kill him at that point, but
I mean, in fucking all the other fights you cannot target him, so I don't know.
you can target him. You don't use tactician for the ultimate end; it won't be up. Even
yeah,
if it is
yeah,
up,
that's
don't use
what
it.
I'm saying. It shouldn't be up.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Okay.
let's go.
Now, is everyone here?
Yeah.
Making sure, bro. Give me a second.
And make sure to use tactician.
Oh, do we want proper
Later.
countdowns?
I
Not
don't
yet.
think.
Not yet. Let's get it there one more time with 8 alive doing the mechanic, and then we can do proper countdowns.
We don't pot on this face, right?
You do not
No.
pot on this phase, but until we get to the next phase successfully a bunch, I'm gonna save a potting move. Because I'm pretty sure everyone here has like 1 trillion pots, and if you don't, let me know.
Weird.
That is
Where did
weird.
those come
How
from?
did that happen?
Where did it come from?
Easy.
We just say blood going into the last phase.
Move. Tolan is on 2.
Middle? I'll go left.
No, you're middle.
Right.
Ah.
I'm glad you
By the
tried though.
melody pierce.
Shattered again.
Chatted again.
Again and again, the same chatting.
Rich magic barrier is 2 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm. That is
Thank you.
correct.
You didn't have it up for the hit. I respect you, Cinder. Buff area. Look at 2 and B. We'll be going right. We will be going to the right.
Nice.
Find your
Sweet.
markers. 1. Middle. It's DPS Cardinals. 3. 4.
Knockback
5.
immune.
Knockback immune. Go to Thornton.
Nice.
On D.
Fucking
On
go.
D. On D. Pop mitigation on this,
Mitigation?
please.
Tops.
Potting.
Pop your buffs. You can pot, fuck it, why not?
So it might target Cindy, so Cindy just stays.
He's gonna go to the middle now.
Oh,
This doesn't do damage, don't worry, don't worry. It's not going all the way. Get behind him. Get behind him. And then we'll go into the first hit. Go.
Does he do it again?
He's gonna
Yeah.
turn,
One more time.
get behind him, and then we're gonna go into the first hit. And then
So
just kill him.
good.
Let's fucking
Love how he's doing
go.
it.
My god.
Let's
Damn
go.
Rich.
Brutes on D. Brutes on D, everyone else here. Use Troubadour if you have it. Like here, Brutes, like here, like here. Okay. Take the boss instantly.
All
Stand in
right.
the circles.
Take the boss instantly. Take the boss instantly.
Oh, we're doing fucking
Hey, yo!
Nito.
Looking at Arya.
These are physical bastards. I'm really bad against these.
It's fine. Here's dive from Grace.
Oh god, it's fine. Oh no.
Oh shit, I'm going on the other one.
One
Soon to be receiving
southeast.
and
This is
shut.
gonna be an in. This is gonna be an in. Wait. In. Then out.
Brutes just got yeeted.
Spread.
And death.
Oh my god.
I see. I see.
And well, we had a good run in this
What was
instance.
the
yeah.
flavor text for getting to that?
Oh, I can copy it for you.
Though she emerged victorious, her comrade's body was claimed by Nitok, who brought his unbridled rage to bear against Ishgard.
My team, we had a good run.
Good run.
Thanks
It's
for the
fun.
raid.
Thank you.
Bye.
I have 10 minutes.
10
Yeah.
minutes.
Let's
Let me
zone
cle-
in
let-
and
let-
then.
let me zone in and then you
Yeah.
can go. Okay.
That was close, wasn't it?
Our DPS
We
check
didn't
was
vote.
pretty close.
We didn't have a countdown. People won't. Don't worry. It's not an issue. It'll be better.
Love this
Right,
fight.
you can
Sure.
go, Kizzy. I'm gonna place markers.
Cindy
to
and I had
match what
one.
we have.
But soon
I
to
had
be
one
receiving
and high jump.
What else is it? Is it one here?
Spine
Oh,
shatter. Yeah,
Forest
is.
South.
this is B.
Forest South.
Oh, is
D
it B
North.
though? Okay.
B, yeah.
Yeah, all the numbers on the same side.
I mean, do we change? Oh,
No.
sorry.
No.
No, no.
We can't.
Okay.
We can't, right?
I'm gonna explain it, even though I have to explain it again to Kizzy later. I don't really care. So, dive from grace is a rather complicated mechanic, except it's just because it happens really quickly. The way the mechanic works is when dive from grace it begins the cast, everyone will get marked with a thing over their head. It essentially will look something like. One second, let me just find the macro. It looks something similar to this. Right?
And these
So-
are the debuffs, right?
These will be debuffs, yeah. I don't
So
know why it's
three,
get
three number 1, 2 number
Yeah.
2.
3 number
And
3.
three
I'm
number
not
threes.
large.
I don't know why didn't you get it, Cindy? Kind of annoying. Anyway.
111.
Because there is no
2,
ignore.
2.
Wait.
No,
There's no
see,
ignore
it's,
3.
It's like this. So the way it works is 3 people get 1, 3 people get 2, 2 people get 3 people get 3, 2 people get 2. Okay?
3, 2, 3.
The way that the mechanic gets solved eventually at the end, right? You want to place the ones over here. So me, Cindy, and Boots for a second. One of them would be east, south, and west.
So basically,
Oh.
this mechanic is it places a tower. Like one number is
So-
placing a tower.
Each time, every time your debuff ends, you get a length of debuff. It's gonna be according to 1, 2, 3. It's just an easier indicator, right? Whenever it ends, it's gonna do a small circle AoE cleave around you, and it will land a tower eventually, which will be baited where you placed it. Now, there's 2 debuffs you can get. There is elusive jump target, and spine shatter jump target, or dive or whatever. What those mean is like, so let's say for a moment that I have high jump. That means if I stand here, my tower will drop here, right? Elusive jump means it will be at my back. So if I stand over here and I'm attacking the boss, the tower will spawn behind me.
Like how far behind? Like quite a bit?
The length of the boss. So from here to like the other side where
Oh,
Koi is
okay.
basically.
It's pretty far.
It's relatively far.
Elusive
the
is
way-
behind you and
And
high jump
elusive is
is
behind you and spine shatter is in front of you.
Oh,
so-
spine shadows in front. Okay.
And high jump
So
on
the-
top of you.
High jump is on top of you. So the way you solve this mechanic, when Dive from Grace begins the cast, the people that have 1 will go to a position immediately, right? So you can, so like Bruce, you go east, I'd go west, and Cindy would go south, for example, right?
Oh, the numbers are 1, 2. Okay.
Yeah, so attack would be 1, bind is
Right.
3, and ignore is 2.
Right.
Just because that's the easiest way to do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I'm
also-
2? Okay.
You would be 2 in this scenario. Yeah.
I thought I'm number 3.
Yeah,
It's just
I thought-
it's completely random, by the way. So don't take any meaning into the actual number. I'm just using it to display an example.
Yeah.
So you'd go towards a position and you'd stand there. How you'd be east.
Does it matter where we go? Like
Yes.
Huh? Was
Yes.
Okay, go
It
east
has
for
to be
now, and
east,
then-
south, and west, and I'll explain that in half a second.
East,
please go east.
south, and west. Alright.
Cool. The reason we're doing it like this is when we get the jump on us, a 90-degree cone from the front of the boss, a random target will be chosen, and there's going to be a stack marker. You can't get hit by that stack. And you also can't hit anyone else with your spread, because it knocks everyone back, gives them a damage down, and will kill them.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So we're standing north then.
So, while 1, 2, and 3 will stand here, like they'll go to their position and then stay on their position, everyone else will go towards the north. I'll quickly finish off with what 1 does until the next bit, and then I'll go back. Then, once the Dive from Gracecast ends, debuffs will actually show up. The high jump, elusive jump, and spine shadow. Initially, you just see the numbers, right?
Right.
Now, once you see the actual debuff, you may need to adjust. So let's say, for an example, I have spine shatter, Brutes has elusive, and Cindy has high jump, right?
You're gonna
Well,
do this.
Right, do I run through the boss to your
We can
side?
swap positions, and we can make it consistent, so you always just
Oh.
look west. Right, so you always look at the same direction, and then you can easily make the adjusted position for it without anyone second guessing.
Right.
So that means that if I have spine shatter, I'll always be east, and if you have elusive, you're always west, and it doesn't matter who called what where
Oh.
first. That's just their
So
position.
we get 1 each.
Well, it can also be everyone gets high jump, every single person. It could be,
Oh,
It's
okay,
random.
never mind.
Oh. Okay.
but if you get elusive and spine shatter, you must conform to these rules. Does that make sense?
Can you go over
Say
them
them
again?
again.
Yeah, sure. So, the cast begins. Let's say that I went where Cindy is and Cindy went east, right? This is how we sorted out initially. This is how we went, okay? And then the debuffs actually showed up. So Cindy got high jump, I got spine shatter, and Boots got elusive.
Wait, hold
Right.
on, hold on, hold on. Is it one of each or is it completely random?
It will always be a pair of elusive and spine shatter in each number set. So for ones, if you have an elusive, you have a spine shatter. If you don't have an elusive, you don't have a spine shatter.
So it's either 3 high
It's
jumps.
either 3 high jumps or 1 high jump, 1 elusive, 1
Oh,
spatters.
okay.
Alright.
There's no other combination you can get.
Alright.
And that's
So
that's true
if you
for
have
all of
high-
them. So all ones can always either get 3 high jumps or 1 1 1. Threes can also be the same, so either 3 high jumps or 1 1 1. And twos can either be both high jump or elusive and spine shatter.
Do the icons look like the Dragoon abilities or?
No.
Do the
What?
icons
It's like
look
No,
blue
it's
and
it's a
there's
No, no, no,
circle,
it's an
an arrow
arrow, it's an
forward,
arrow.
and an arrow backwards.
So
Like up and down.
You can go to P3 name pending, which I'm actually gonna change the name of now.
P3 name pending.
Yeah, you're getting a new
everything
name.
is spoiler tag.
Yeah.
You can
we
look at the spoilered images.
Yeah, look
Assignment
at the
macro.
image. Just look at the images for now. Let's ignore the text for a second because I'm explaining that. Right. Just scroll down to the images at the bottom. So
The
you can
white
see
background ones.
the white background images. You can see the debuffs.
Oh, okay.
So the one that has 1 on the east has spine shadow. The one that's on the west has elusive.
Right, the
Those
one
are
that
the
goes
debuffs.
to your goes backwards is elusive, yeah, and
Yeah.
the forward is.
Also, in this example, I didn't know it has to be in a pair and sets. So
Right.
yeah, it's pairings now and shit. So let's say that I have spine shadow, Cindy has high jump, and Brutz you have elusive, right? I would swap with him without even communicating with Cindy. He would know that he can't be in that position because he has high jump,
The
and
high
we have
jumps
the other
are.
buffs.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, because you said there could be 3 high jumps. No.
Yeah, if there's high jump, then you just sit in your position.
Yeah,
You have to
that's
look at your buddies. Look what they have.
Okay, so if
You'll
you
have
see
time.
2 high jumps, you know.
If you see 2 people that have the 1 debuff and the high jump, you know you can just AFK in your position. But if you see even one person that has elusive or spine shadow and you have a high jump, you're south.
You have to go south.
Do
Exactly.
only the first 3 people get the high jump and elusive jump?
Everyone gets
instantly?
it at the exact
That
same time.
counts for all
Everyone.
sets.
Everyone.
So what do we?
Everyone
stand then?
exact same time. So I'm gonna get into that now. So now that ones have declared their positions and they're quote unquote standing in them, right before the debuffs showed up again. We're back in that position. We're here before the debuffs showed up. Everyone that's not a 1, you'd go over to here. Except the 3s would make a smaller circle in the middle here, like this. Right, so like if I was a 3, I would be south, east, and west. Not exactly under, just a bit into the boss, so it's
Slightly
easier for you
spread.
guys to see. Right, because yours is easier to adjust to later as well. So what those people will do is that those will be their positions as well as their cover tower positions for later. So remember your position and once also remember what position you were. Important for later. So that's where you go initially. Once the 3s have assigned their positions, they would go to north and AFK until the mechanic begins. What the 2s would do is they would go east and west of there, so these positions, and quote unquote assign themselves these positions for later. Again, if you look at the images, you can see the exact positioning you need to take for the 2s and the 1s. That will be in the second picture, you can see where the 2s are. And you just have to sit in those positions. We'll go back in a moment.
Oh, wait. In
Do
the
you
picture.
just show where you're going, or do
The
you
picture
have to stand,
has
like,
stupid
all the way?
elusive and high jump for 2s. Don't worry.
Okay,
It's a
okay,
mistake.
okay.
It's a mistake. So for 2s, you just stand a bit right and left of the stack. Right, so if I stand here and I have 2 Arya, and you stand over there, I know you're left and I'm right.
Yeah, you just want to pre-assign the position.
You want to pre-assign your position, because you have time to do that.
Hit, what do we?
You have
get
8
hit by?
seconds. You have 8 seconds from the moment you have the number to the moment you get the debuff. Then you have 6 seconds until the stack goes off.
So there's a stack with people north.
Yes, and that'll happen later. So, but what you want to do is you want to assign yourself a position in those first 8 seconds.
Okay.
And then, after you have assigned yourself your position, you go to the stack.
It's basically 10 strike, kind of.
It's exactly 10 strike. The entire phase is 10 strike. Once you've done that, the next order of fucking issue here is the towers will go off and the stack will go off. Okay, we have to leave and come back. I saved the markers.
Before you go in, go in, but let's say I'm first group. Where do I stand to put my tower exactly? To put my jump?
On the boss's hitbox.
The boss hitbox or the markers?
On the boss's hitbox.
So, like,
so imagine this
max
inner
melee-
circle here that I'm running here. This inner circle. Imagine this is the boss's hitbox. You stand on that. That's it. You don't go max melee. You don't go behind away from the boss. No, you just stand
So
on the
let's say
on the box.
I'm the forward arrow. I'm just standing here.
If you're spine shatter, you'll never be south.
Oh, this is south. Okay, sorry. East.
If you're spine shatter, you'll always be on 2.
Yeah, I was looking at one.
Yeah, and you'll just be on the hitbox, and I'll be over here looking this way. So what you missed, Kizzy, is immediately as we begin, people get marked like so. Oh, I see the issue here. Hang on. I need entire macro to remove the fucking ignores and it doesn't even work properly.
But 3 people get a 1, 2 people get a 2, and 3 people get a 3 above their head, Kizzy.
Is it above your head?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's above your head.
It's
It's above
limit,
your head.
it's limit cut symbol.
It's literally limit cut. Straight up, it'll be over your head.
Mm-hmm.
It's the small dots.
So, what we do is that's the order of operations in a way, right? What ones do at the start is you want to stand west, south, and east, and declare your position. You have 8 seconds to declare your position. This position you will drop a tower in, eventually. Okay? When you drop a tower, you will also do. There will be a small circle area around you that'll hit you and knock anyone away from you if it happens. Except you, obviously. And then after a short delay, it'll spawn a tower in that position. So what you want to do is, as soon as you have the thing over your head, what people want to do is, the people that have a 1 over their head want to go west, south, and east on the outside of the boss, the hitbox of the boss, into other positions, like me, Cindy, and Boots, right? The people that have 3, they want to go west, south, and east in the boss's hitbox a tiny bit, so it's easier to see them because they can adjust easily later as well. And what the 2s want to do is they want to go to northeast and northwest. So in this case you'd be a 2, Kizzy, because we're using ignores as 2, binds as 3, and attacks as 1. So if you come here, you'd stand up like here, right? So 2s would declare their position here. This is north right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's basically that's all you missed pretty much. Oh, one more. There's 3 debuffs you can get additionally after you've declared it, which is high jump, elusive jump, and spine shadow jump. I'll repost the image because I see BA. Look at Endwalker. Do you see those arrows? Those arrows are spine shatter and elusive. So what spine shatter does is it will place a tower in the direction you are facing. So whenever you get hit, it will lock in the position in front of you. The distance is the boss's hitbox. So if you stand here and this is the boss's hitbox, it'll drop it on Brutes on the other side, if you're facing him.
Oh, so if you're west, you have to look away.
Yeah, that's what I said. If you're west, you have to look west. That's the whole idea here.
Oh.
Do we have to put elusive west?
Yes.
Okay.
So, do we swap positions or do we just look at different ones?
Yes, we're swapping positions. We're
Alright.
physically moving. So if I have elusive and I called the east position, whoever is west would have to move and let me be here because I have elusive. I have the priority to be here.
Quick question about thing.
Yes.
Is Gerskogul towards the owner of the dive or towards
It's
the
the
closest target?
person. Closest person.
Okay.
I haven't even gone though. Right, so once you've declared your position, Kizzy, everyone that isn't a 1 marker will go here. Yes, go. So everyone would go north. The reason for that is in 14 seconds after the cast begins, after the number shows up over your hand, there will be a stack marker. The stack marker hits a 90-degree cone in front of the boss, and you just need to be in the stack. So once everyone's declared their positions, the 3s and the 2s just go over here and stack. I'm just gonna use the macro for a second so you can see the order of operations here, because it just goes, and you'll see what happens because it's easier to just show you it than explain it. One last thing that two more things I need to explain. After you soak a tower, an Estinian clone will spawn. You just want to bait him outside. So you want to stand close to him. So let's say I took the tower here. Let's say Kizzy is the Estinian. I'll just stand here and bait him outside. He will start casting Gara's Kogel, and then you just move away from him.
Alright. Can I go through it again? So
Let me go over the last thing, and then you're good.
Okay.
The boss also does a cast called Nash and Lash, or Lash and Nash. Lash is in, Nash is out. That's it.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
It'll be a random order in whatever combination. It could be Nash and Lash, and then Nash and Lash later again, or Lash and Nash, and then Nash and Lash. You can do whatever. It doesn't matter. I will call out in and out. It doesn't matter. You'll be fine.
Thank you, Starboard
Thank
Lover.
you. Thank you, whatever that
I
was.
will always call it out. Don't worry about that. Alright, go over it, Boots.
So, I just want to have a question. So, the ones place the towers, right? On 4, 2, and B.
Yep.
Do the 2s also place towers?
No. So this is why I want to use the macro. I want to show you the order of operations here. So I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna remove the countdown. Normally there's a countdown at the start of this. Just assume that this is immediately as the thing shows over your head. Alright? So the thing gets placed over your head.
Yeah.
After 6 seconds, it starts casting Nash and Lash, and it gives you all of the debuffs.
Yeah.
So now you'd have elusive, high jump, whatever.
Yeah.
Then after 8 seconds, it'll place the first jump, and it will also do the stack here.
Right.
Then it's gonna be the first part of the quote, so in this case it's an out. Then 2 seconds later it's gonna be an in, and soaking the towers, baiting the Gara's Kogels. 2s will blaze their towers, and the second Lash and Nash cast will then begin. Then the towers will spawn for number 2, the Gara's Kogel, the third jumps and another stack, then the first part of the second quote, then it's gonna be the third towers and the second part of the third quote, and placing the Gara's Kogels out.
Alright, so...
Jesus Christ.
So, the numbers, the ones place the tower.
Once place their number.
Then
After they've placed their number,
then
they go
in and
north.
out happens.
Then in and out happens, yes. And ideally they want to end up north afterwards.
Alright,
I don't care, kidding.
Thank you, Kizzy.
So the order is, Lash and Ash begins the cast, right?
Yeah.
We place the first jump happens on the people that have 1 over their head.
Yes.
It goes off. At the same time there's a stack here.
Right.
After the jump and the stack, the first part of the quote happens. In this case it was out, so everyone will move out.
Yeah.
While moving out, the number 3s will rotate towards these towers.
Okay, the 3s take the first towers.
Correct. And they take it by the order they've assigned themselves here, right? So
Yeah.
the person who've assigned east will go east, south, whatever. Obviously,
So if it's out, you just go...
this, by the way, this matters here. If let's say I called this spot, right? But I have high jump and the other people have elusive, I'll have to change my spot to here. For this soak as well.
When do those appear? They appear
Those will appear before the stack, before the towers are even placed.
Oh,
Like the
You'll
same
have time,
as
you'll
get
know.
every- You
You
get
get
every
all of the buffs at the exact same time. Everything is told to you from the very beginning. You just need to solve it.
So first group do their spread, and third group does the spread as well. Yeah.
Yes. As well as the 2 people do the spread over.
Alright, so the third people take the towers and then it adds spawns that you want to face outwards.
So no, hang on. They do the tower and then they do the second part of the quote at the same time,
So in.
which is important. So in this case, it was in. It could also be out.
Oh, so the towers are placed so you can do in and out.
The
at
towers
same
are placed, and the towers are placed in a position where you can do in and out at the same time.
time. Right.
Once the tower has been soaked, stay close to your tower and face the Gara's Kogel from the ad outside.
The tower, the guy spawns where the boss is.
It
tower.
spawns where the
Where the
tower
tower
It's
is.
on the tower.
and
yes.
it will literally turn to face you and like keep
It will
following
turn
you
to face
until
you.
it
There will
locks
be a
in.
cast
Well,
on
you
the
just-
on the party list.
just
So you
just
walk
look
soak
when
the
it happens.
tower, and that's the ad. So
Yeah.
you
You
go
soak the
away from
tower,
it.
and then an ad spawns, and then you just move a tiny bit behind it and face it towards the
Alright.
outsides.
Sure.
So towards your side.
Yes.
Okay.
And then once it's faced, go back to the stack, do whatever you have to do, right? Whatever.
You don't have to wait for the AoE to appear, right? As soon as it faces
no,
you.
no, no.
it's
As soon
done.
as the cast begins, if you want to look at either the cast or him turning at you, you're good. You're done.
Okay, okay.
Where do
So-
you two put the tower?
So the first Garrick scroll went off, right? Remember
Yes.
when the twos set their position here, northeast
Yeah.
and northwest?
Yeah.
At this point, at the same time Garrick's Kogel goes off, twos need to place their towers here. There's going to be a jump. So the twos will move out after the stack to here and here.
Oh, you placed them north. All right.
Yes. So does that make
Okay.
sense? Do you get that? Right? So the towers are placed initially, the jump happens, the stack, and then the first part of the quote. After the first part of the quote, the people that have the two over their head go to your position.
Which is
Or well,
northeast. and
Well,
northwest.
you get ready to go to your position after the second part of the quote. Right, so it does the first part of the quote. After the second part of the quote, you go to your position, which is northeast, northwest. Super easy, right? Just remember, you can also have elusive and spine shadow, right? So if you're here and you have elusive, face west.
Oh,
And
I am
same for
looking
spine shadow. You have to look west.
Oh.
Eat the
Is
downtime.
there is there one pair over the entire 8 people of elusive and spine shatter?
No, there can be all in all three
All
numbers.
right.
It can be everywhere. It doesn't matter. There's no
Alright.
limitation.
Okay,
The only limitation is that if there is one elusive, there has to be a spine shatter within the same number.
All right.
So
Yeah,
if
elusive
in
and
the
spine shatter is
one,
always
twos,
paired.
or threes have to be paired.
Yeah.
Question: what if twos have a spine shatter and
Then they do the same thing as ones. They will, the elusive goes over here, and the spine shatter goes over here. Same exact thing. You always want to be facing west.
You're aiming towards your mate.
Oh yes, yes, yes. I see. I'm being dumb. They can face up.
So, the jump went to jump number 2 went off. Boom. The second cast of Lash and Ash or Nash and Lash, whatever, goes off. Right.
So we
Yes.
do in.
So
You go
the
either
people
in
that
or
took
out.
the people that took that dropped the 2 tower here, that took the damage, then moved to the stack as normal. The people with 1 that were east and west, you have to remember your position. You will take these towers accordingly.
The number 2 tower.
Okay.
Right. So let's say that I was east, I will take this east tower. If I was west, I would take this west tower.
Right.
Does that make
After the
sense?
stack.
Yeah.
No. Immediately as they show up. It's before the stack. The cast will begin and then it'll do it. So it's gonna be a jump. Okay, it's gonna drop the jump, and then it's gonna begin the cast of the next Lash and Nash and Lash or whatever.
Yeah.
Then the towers will spawn, and there's gonna you bait the Garrus Goggle. There's gonna be the third jump baits, and then a stack, and then the first part of the quote will go.
The first part of the second quote.
Of the second quote, yes. So the twos place their tower here and here, right?
Oh,
After that, they soak the towers, and then they spawn an ad because it was a tower. You face them out.
Yeah, you just face them out.
You can face them north, you can face them west. It doesn't matter. Just face them away from the group, away from
It's
the middle.
a cone or a line.
It's a line. It's a line. It's a straight line. The width of it is about from where I'm here to like here. Not that big.
Okay.
Once you've baited the Garrus Goggle, go to the stack. At the same time, the 3 people, you go to your position for the towers. Remember your position from the beginning where you set your position? Even like with elusive and shit, you'll go to your position west, south, and east. Same as the ones did at the beginning. Exact same thing, right? Once that has gone off, the stack here will go off. So for the 2s, the 1s, everyone will stack over here. It's gonna be a stack. Boom. First part of the quad goes off as the slam hits, basically, pretty much. Roughly a bit, maybe a tiny bit later. Just you'll see the timing. It's a bit easier. You do the first part of the quote, and then the person who was south, the 1, so let's say it was me, I was south, right? I will take the south tower if I was 1.
Yeah.
The 2s will take east and west according to, you guessed it, where they drop their tower, east and west.
Alright, alright.
So if I am 2 and I dropped my tower west, I will soak the third tower west.
This is
And it's-
fucking
This is
wormhole
wormhole. This is
steroids.
not construct. This is
This is
wormhole.
wormhole. This is wormhole
is
kind of
on
wormhole.
steroids.
Yeah, it's really fast. And then obviously you do the second part of the quote with the towers, and then you bait the Gar's Goggle out. And that's the half of the phase done.
Just
Can we
to make sure I understood something. So for the first stack, the
Mhm.
ones are not in because they're placing towers.
Correct.
For the second stack, the ones are not in because they're taking towers.
No, the threes aren't in.
The threes are placing the towers.
Oh,
threes are
right,
placing
right.
towers.
Yeah, I wrote them the other way around. Okay, so on the second one, the threes are placing towers, and the third one, the ones take third towers.
No, the one and the twos. So the one. So
East and west ones will take
yes, the east and
2
west
towers.
will be taken by twos. The south one is taken by the one.
So
Is that one is
basically,
taken by-
whoever is taking the third towers is not in the third stack.
No, they are.
But isn't
There's
there-
time.
wait,
There
how
will
many
be time.
stacks are
There
there?
will
Is
be
there
time.
2 stacks?
Two stacks.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there were 3. Okay.
No, two stacks.
But- What were you saying about this south tower here?
If,
'Cause you were saying-
if I was marked with one,
Yeah,
Right.
if you were one and you
I
were the
will
first
drop a
person.
tower. I'll drop a tower south
Yeah.
at the beginning, and then at the end for the third towers, I will also soak the tower south.
Okay.
Oh,
However,
because
if I'm east
okay.
and west and I was number 1, I don't soak the third tower.
You
I
don't
soak the second tower east and
because
west.
you soaked the second set. Okay.
Yeah, because
So
there
you
is no-
soak. Basically, you bait a tower and then you soak a tower, and one stack.
Does everyone understand at least the basics of it? I know it's fucking complicated. I get it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can you repeat the part from the start to the end again?
I'm gonna fucking kill you. What do you need explained?
Everything. I'm completely lost.
I mean,
Right.
tell me. What didn't you understand? What do you want? Do you want me to go over it again?
Yes, please.
Okay. 3 people get marked with 1 over their head. 3 people get marked with 3 over their head. 2 people get marked with 2 over their head. We good so far?
Yeah.
Cool. Those 3 people will assign themselves positions along the edge of the boss. So the ones initially on the edge of the boss. So let's say
Everyone
I'm
get in
1.
position right
Let's
now.
just do it. Yeah, let's just
Yeah,
do it.
let's
everyone
just do
get in
it.
position.
So
Easy come north.
attack is 1, bind is 3. Ignore is 2.
So
so-
we're twos with the stop thingy.
Katsuno?
Yeah.
Yep, sorry.
So the ones place their thing, right? They hold their position before, like the moment he shows up over your head. The 3s do their position and the 2s do their positions. What the 2s do differently is you place it east and west of the north marker here. Initially, just set a position. Doesn't matter where. Just
So
at
right
the,
now
at the
you're-
very beginning.
You're east and I'm
Right.
west.
So
Okay.
like right now, immediately at the start, when you have the thing over your head, that's your position, right?
Uh-huh.
Then you get marked with debuffs. If you look at Endwalker, you can see them. It's the circle, and it's the arrows. Do you see those?
Hang on.
Cool.
Oh,
So the circle is high jump. That means that wherever you stand, after a couple of seconds later, a tower will spawn there.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an arrow, it could mean 2 things. The arrow facing upwards is a spine shatter, which means that when your tower will be placed, it will be placed in front of you. How much in front of you? So where I'm standing, it'll face towards Brutes. It'll be on top of Brutes basically from where I'm standing if I have spine shatter. Right? And if I have elusive, which is the downward facing arrow, it'll be behind me. Behind me, again, the distance between me and Brutes, assuming I face away from Brutes. Are we good so far?
Yes.
Cool. Next, if you have elusive or spine shatter, your position gets adjusted immediately. It doesn't matter what you called. If you have elusive, you will always be on the west. Always. It doesn't matter what number you are. Your position just changes to west.
Wait, was
If
it
you have-
forward or backwards?
Elusive is
Elusive is
backwards.
back.
Elusive is backwards. It's the arrow
Alright.
facing down.
That makes sense actually.
And if you have spine shatter, you're always east. It doesn't matter your number. You're always east. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
You always want to look towards.
And
B.
you always want to look west towards B. For whenever you place your towers, right?
Mhm.
So far, are we good? Cool. Then you understand 90% of the mechanics of this so far. Now it's just the order of operations.
Well,
So
the,
the order.
Fly very slowly.
hold on. The 2s and the 3s
Oh, yeah.
do the same at the same time. It's not only the 1s, it's everyone does the same thing.
Everyone you assign your position instantly. Like, the moment the thing is over your head, you go. You just go. You don't need to communicate with anyone. Are we good? Cool. Whenever the tower lands on you, you get a fire debuff, so you can't do another mechanic basically for a little bit. The order of operations of how the mechanic works is you get the thing over your head. After 6 seconds, you get debuffs, and a cast will begin. Those debuffs will be the spine shatter, the elusive, and the high jump, the circular AoE around you, right? The cast that begins is gonna have two parts of it. It's gonna say the first word is either gonna be lash or nash, and the second word is gonna be the other one. Lash is in, nash is out. That's it. Simple.
He just does a fancy in, out, or out.
He does a fancy in out. That's it. Then the first jumps will go off. So let's say the jumps just went off on me, Cindy, and Brutes. So after you've assigned your position, right? Once the debuffs have shown up, everyone but the ones want to go over north. So let's assume we're on that step. So the debuffs have now shown up, so everyone go north other than the ones. We want to be stacked up. Good. Now, the first jump will go, so me, Brutes, and Cindy, our jump will go, and the stack will go off on you guys at the same time. Now, the first part of the quote will go off, let's say it's out, so all of you guys will go out. At the same time, the 3s would start running around the edge to soak our towers, right? While the 1s will make their way north. Then the first towers will get soaked right now. After the towers get soaked, an ad will spawn where the towers was. Then you'll just face them outside. So you'll face the ad pointing outside. It'll cast a Garrus Kogel. At the same time, those guys are doing that. After the second part of the quote, the people that have the 2 number, will go to their position, east and west, right? And remember, your position can change here based on your debuff. If you have elusive, you have spine shatter, whatever, right? Once your jump has gone off, you go back to north here with us. You join the group. Then the second part of the cast goes off, lash and nash. The 3s, by the way, during all of that, can just vibe over on next to the thing. They don't need to be with us. Once that is done, the east and west number 1s will go to the east and west towers of number 2.
Oh, like that.
So me and Brutes for east and west would go here.
Oh no, not me.
Right? Would soak this, just like the 3s just did for our towers. An ad will spawn, and will face the Garrus Kogel outwards.
What are the 3s doing at the same time? They can already go back north.
They can already... No, they don't want to be north. They
Oh,
already
yeah,
want to
they
be in
wanna
position
stay.
for their
We
towers.
just vibe here.
Once our towers hit and the Garrus Kogel has locked in, right? They're gonna get a jump on their ass. It's gonna be like, boink! After the jump, there's gonna be a stack on us, roughly about the same time. So after we've baited the Garrus Kogel, me and Brutes, the number 1s east-west, will go stack back up here. There's gonna be a stack. Then it's gonna do in and out again. It's already started the cast earlier and I just skipped it. Don't worry about that. Are we good so far, Kizzy? Do you get it?
Yes.
Cool. Then the third jumps go off the stack, and then it does the 2 parts of the quote. Let's say in this scenario it was in, so we do the first part in. So everyone would move into the boss. And then the person who was south of number 1 would start making their way to the south tower. And then east and west number 2s will go to the east and west towers that the number 3 is placed. So Cindy would go to south eventually when he realizes that that's what he meant to do. All in the meanwhile, doing the second part of the quote, right?
So it can also
done
be
the
out, right?
So we've done in initially, right?
Yeah.
And then you're doing out, and then you might have to run around the edge here
Right.
and go to your tower.
Yeah.
And then you soak your tower. An ad will spawn, then Estinian Nidhogg clone, and then you bait the Garrus Kogel.
Do you have to face him?
You have to face him outside, yeah.
No,
It's
I
baited
mean-
on the closest person, and you have to be
You
the
have to
closest
look
person, face him
somewhere.
outside.
No,
No.
you just bait.
No,
It's targeted
it
towards you.
just looks at you.
You only have to look while you place your towers. When you place your towers, you have to look to B or
Yes.
west.
All right, do you get it now, Gideon?
Well, I get it more than before. I guess.
Alright. I mean, that's fine. This is why we have this macro. So I'm not gonna remove the markers, just for the time being. Assume that this is just your markers, and just let's see if we can even meet the timing check. Because the timing is relatively tight, right? So I'm just gonna leave the markers on us. Just assume that you didn't know, that you don't know what they are, and adjust to them as you see them, okay? Like as the thing begins. So I'm gonna have a 5-second countdown, and then the cast, and then it'll begin.
Oh,
This-
can you hold up?
Yes.
Your macro, can you make like pointing up arrows instead of elusive?
It doesn't send the chat messages. It's meant to be 2 people doing them, Smacko. Don't worry. I'll
Yeah,
do
but
it.
like it says like elusive in text. Can you like?
Yeah, and I'll change it later. Don't worry.
All right. Okay.
It doesn't do that here. Again, it's the second person macro that
Alright,
places
alright,
the thing over their head.
Alright.
I'm not changing that right now. I want to see us
Oh,
making
I
the
see.
timing.
Okay.
I want to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
us
yeah.
doing the mechanic.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm doing the countdown. This countdown is the 2 auto attacks before the mechanic begins. So it does 2 auto attacks at the start of the fight, and then it begins this fucking fucker. So here's the countdown. So get ready to adjust your thing. The numbers are gonna get assigned now. Oh, it didn't do the.
Bicycle?
Hang on. No, wait. Oh, I didn't mean to click that button. I fucking. I didn't do a wait 5. It was incorrect. There you go.
Or remember D is north, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me do this again. Everyone's. Ignore the text. I don't care about the text. It doesn't exist. Alright, same thing. Countdown, and then the thing will begin. Assume that's when you get the thing over your head, okay? So now you're gonna get the thing over your head. Now. And now you're gonna get your debuffs. The Nash and Lash cast begins. Powers and stack. Then first part of the quote's gonna be an out. And then it's gonna be an in. Let 2 towers go place. Gareth
Oh
Korgel.
my god.
Second jumps that have already gone off, we died. Lash and S number 2. It's gonna be an in then out. Towers number 2. East and West Towers already missed. Gareth Korgel jump number 3.
Oh
plus
my
the stack.
fucking.
Come on, it's gonna be an in, and then you go to your positions, out at plus towers, and then face them out. You understand why I want to do this practice match?
Oh my god.
Nice.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, by the way, until I can see that you, at the very least, can keep up with the timing. This is really fast-paced. It's, by the way, at most, this macro is like 3 seconds off the real thing.
All right, let me hold on. I'm gonna watch the clip of the whole mechanic actually.
Yeah, you can do that. It's in, if you go to Heaven's War March,
Yeah, it's the first thing.
it's
very
the very
first
first thing
thing.
that happens. You can watch the clip. It shows you exactly what they're doing. It's exactly what we're doing, 1-to-1.
So he's group 3.
I believe the one thing that they do different is they don't adjust the towers initially,
They
like
just
the
look
elusive
different.
and spine shadow. They just actually do the placing out and in differently, but it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. The timing is exactly the same.
Oh, he's beating.
Wait, hold on. Didn't he take?
It's gonna be an in, then it's gonna be an out. Then it's got Kogel here.
All
Pog.
right.
Oh,
Wait, why does Sphere swap positions? By the way, does he need to do that?
Yeah, because he has high jump and not elusive or.
Doesn't he
So he
know that
didn't-
from
he
the
didn't-
start?
He does,
Yeah.
but for the very first tower, they probably just didn't care about. Like they just have a different. Like they just call out
stop.
the thing.
Right. Okay. So we would go to the same positions, right?
We
do
would go to the same
positions.
positions. We go to the same positions. We do the positions at the start, and then we'll immediately know if we have to adjust. That's
Yeah,
the
so if
only thing
you're-
that's different here.
If you high jump on the first one, you're gonna soak the. You're gonna soak the
south.
south tower for the
Yeah.
third set.
If you have elusive and spine shadow, yes. If it's not if you have
Oh,
high
yeah,
jump,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's if you have
If you
if you're
don't
on the
do high
south
jump,
tower.
yeah.
Alright.
It
I mean,
was
I mean, it seems like Sphere kind of messed up because the bot expected to go south. Yeah.
He did. Alright, are we ready to try again?
What's the elusive west or east?
You always look west. You always look west. Always look at the B marker with
Oh.
your shit. Always look at the B marker.
Sphere was also supposed to be north at the end, right?
No.
Is it not a stack again?
No, he was a 3. The stack happens with his towers. No.
When he places the tower?
When he places the tower, is the stack. No, he's not
Yeah,
meant to
if
be there.
you're first set, you don't get the first stack. If you're third set, you don't get the second stack.
Oh yeah, I see.
If you're second, you'd get.
So at the very end for the last towers, it's just the ones and twos doing the tower.
It's just the 1s and 2s doing the towers.
There's nothing else going on.
There's a stack initially, but then nothing else.
Okay, let's go. Can it
This
be
is
in,
why-
out, or what is it?
No.
Is it
No,
in, out,
it has
out,
to
in?
be in, out, out, in. There cannot be anything else.
Okay.
It
I
can
mean-
also, it can be in, out, and then again an in, out.
Yeah,
Fine.
okay.
But
It's
it
a
can't
lot-
be in, out, out.
It can't be
It's a
lash
lot
and
easier
lash.
when you actually see stuff happening and not just some text.
Absolutely, it's a lot easier. But if we can match the timing at least, it'll be good.
Okay.
Which is why I'm gonna try and call out the things rather than just have the macro.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, are we ready?
No.
Sure, I'm ready to
Yes.
go again.
Well, let's
Let's
go.
go. So again, I'm not changing anything over here. Try to not just
It's
commit
lash
to
and
one
lash, lash
thing.
and lash.
Diaphragm case, you have a thing over your head.
No, I'm fucking.
What's your own?
Yeah.
Corby.
Cool.
Towers and stack. You guys are already fucked up.
Stack.
Come on, go to towers and stack. Call your own.
Beam?
Call. Alright, we're fucking
I'm looking
restarting
at
this.
the wrong.
You
Sorry,
started
I was
north.
looking at super north.
Dude, yeah.
I hate the
Honestly,
marker.
can we move the markers maybe? So
No,
No.
No.
don't
No.
change them now.
So what will happen at the start, which will help you, by the way. Let's just start every time we do it.
We're
gonna
pumping
start?
right now.
Who's gonna be tanking the boss in this entire time?
I
It does
guess
physical
Cindy,
boss
right?
does.
Or
Okay.
does it matter? Yeah, probably
It,
Cindy.
it doesn't matter, by the way. Just
Whoever
it does
was
like it does like
tanking, I guess.
10 auto attacks the entire thing. The entire time.
Also, are there autos frontal cleaves? Like
Yes.
line?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if Cindy's tanking Cindy, you'll start the mechanic standing over here. Because that's where you will be in the fight.
I mean,
And
it does
everyone
matter.
else would be behind. No, it does matter.
We're
Yeah,
pumping
yeah,
right
but
now.
it does matter who's actually tanking.
Doing
No, it doesn't matter
damage.
who's tanking. It's just you may as well get used to the positioning initially. Alright. We go again. Your positions as soon as it shows up. Go.
Never seen before. I'm going to search fuck you area.
Go to
Charter.
stacks. It's gonna be jumps and tower. So towers and stack. Towers and stack. First part of the quote, out. Then in. You're already late. Go. Jumps number 2. Flashing as number 2. Towers number 2. Pay the Gareth Kogel. There's gonna be a stack and towers. Then it's gonna be an in. Then it's out and towers. Then it's gonna be Gareth Kogel. Pay them out.
Jesus Christ.
This mechanic is fast. It is really fast.
I almost did it. Okay.
I think I get it.
I mean,
Again, this is just a... You do it enough times, it'll fucking be free. It's a consistent mechanic, nothing's RNG here. You just do it over and over, you'll get it eventually.
Do
So we're
you
literally gonna sit here for a while doing
do
this.
you have a macro that has a different pattern of numbers for people?
Yeah, I can do that now. For now, just
But
assume you don't have elusive. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the Lucifer and Spine Shatter is not too crazy at the end.
But the real question is, can you put towers outside of the arena?
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah, let's go.
But the
Please
towers
don't.
are fuck huge, like.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
I'm gonna give this macro to someone. I'm gonna need you to press it. I'm posting in Endwalker. Boots add it as a macro and press it whenever.
Sure.
I'll press the thing
I-
that assigns.
I'm the thing.
Do you wanna have like
Uh,
block positions for the start?
I guess we
Just for-
could.
So we don't overlap like markers all the time, trying to adjust.
I guess we could. Sure.
Wait, do what?
We can do clock
Block
positions.
position, so
Oh,
we
sure.
don't overlap
I'm down
our
with that.
markers.
Cindy
Yeah.
has to be north, remember?
Yeah, where's Cindy's clock position?
He has
No.
to be north. He'll be away from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Good enough.
you
It doesn't have
said
to be exact.
Just do a slight spread.
It's just a small spread. This is good enough. Just try to be consistent with this spread.
You said the ignore markers were 2s?
Ignore marker is 2, bind
Okay.
is 3, attack is 1.
I need to give this an icon. It's gonna be.
Oh, I see you're doing good.
It's gonna be a red crystal.
Alright. Let's start stacked up at the back here, and then we'll after like the first once the countdown begins, we'll go to our spread positions to simulate us stacking at the beginning with Cindy's wings or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I press mine, right?
You press yours and I'll do mine after the countdown. Yes.
All right, let's go, team.
Do the spread a bit. Look over your head. Go to your positions. Lash and lash. It's gonna be out and in. Stack, guys. Stack. Out. Then in. Towers. It's gonna be lash and lash. Soak the towers. Guys, Skoggle. Come to the stack. Third towers. It's gonna be in and stack. So in, then towers and stack. Or towers and out, sorry. And then bathe the gas cover. Alright, good enough. Go again. Same thing. We're doing the same markers.
One sec. From the point that the 3s take the first towers, up
Yes.
to the point where they place the
You
third
can just
tower.
AFK. You can just AFK here.
Okay.
After you took that your tower is 3, you are no longer required to be north.
I can just chill until I
You're
place my own tower.
vibing over
Okay.
here. Just don't get hit by the Garaskog.
Yeah, okay.
Having the time of your life. Also, please don't be far away because you need to be healed.
Yeah,
So
good
like,
point.
don't go to the edge of the arena, but you can be like here if you want or something. Right? You'll get healed here. Right? Whenever you're ready, Boot.
Hold on. The first quote, right?
Yes.
The second jump is after. Okay, after the quote. All right. Let's go.
The second jump is before the quote begins.
Oh, is it?
Okay, go to your positions. It's going to be stack and towers. Then it'll be out. Out. Then in. Towers. Place towers. Gas Korgel. Get second towers. Pay the Garas Korgel. It's gonna be stack and third towers. Then it's gonna be in. And then it's going to be out and towers. Then Garas Korgel. So Persona, you're wrong. Right? Do you see why? You're 1, right? So you didn't soak your 2 tower. You forgot to soak this tower.
Oh, right, because I was east-west on one. So
yes, you forgot to soak this tower.
I was
Right.
thinking that spot is empty, but I didn't realize it was me.
Let me edit the markers and we'll do it one more time. Into the middle. I'm just editing it real quick.
Can I get something else then?
Fuck you now. I'll do what the fuck I want.
I'm really getting bored of his marker.
I can only do 2. I left.
It's a bad pattern of Aria's
My
3.
position.
I'm ready. Again, we're not doing elusive spine shadow shit memes. I don't think that'll be a problem.
Alright.
Okay, Divas are gonna show up, stack up. It's gonna be first towers and out. First towers and stack. Then out. Now in. Second tower's place. Lash and Lash begins. Then it's gonna be second tower take. Then bait Garas Korgel. Third tower's place. Then stack, and then it's going to be in. And then it's going to be out and towers. And bait Garas Korgel. So, Kizzy, I think you got lost.
Yeah. A little bit.
I got lost.
I got lost in your cards because I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I got someone on me every time, so I'm not sure.
I was
Can I
lost
go
in what
again?
Arya you were
I
doing.
killed people. I brought dive number 3 into the group.
Let's go again.
Alright.
Vibing to the music.
Did they ignore Marcus? No, not ignore. Did it chain to the initial position even? I just saw you all run
They did.
north.
They did.
Alright.
Did we? I didn't even
Kind
notice
of.
myself.
You kind of did.
I honestly just all saw
We
you
just walked
instantly
north
run
immediately. I didn't see what where he was.
Yeah, I mean, Cindy, you remember you have to like be kind of towards the tower at least. That's fine, cool.
Alright. Let's go.
Marks.
The chains in the middle, do your positions.
Do your positions in the middle chains, and then it's gonna be stack and
Fuck you,
towers.
Rich.
Rich and Booty have to stack. Towers 1 and stack. Then out. Then in, second tower. You have to soak the towers 3s. Too slow. 2s place your tower. Next is gonna be Lash and Nash, Beigar and Skogul. Good. It's gonna be stack. Towers number 2, east and west. It's gonna be stack and in. Then it's gonna be out and towers. Oh, I was wrong.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Because you chatted me, bro.
Well,
I got
see, that's
lost
adjusting
as
for
to
the jump.
when we were
Yeah,
going.
you were already west
tower.
and just walked towards me. Alright.
The in out are our big movement times, right?
Yes.
When we go to the turrets. Yeah.
Yes. Right. Does everyone know what they did wrong?
I'm
No.
not sure the timing of soaking the second tower. Because I think I
Second
missed
tower.
it.
Okay, the second tower you soak after the first Garrix Circle. Basically, as soon as the first towers have been hit, you drop the towers, right?
Yeah.
And immediately after those have been hit, you can already go out.
Isn't
Okay,
it after the
okay.
quoting stuff you soak it?
It's after the quote begins, you can go to your towers. Like
Hold
then
on,
it
hold on.
spawns.
Jump
So
one
it-
happens. Then
Jump
it's
one happens, then it's a
out
stack,
and in.
then it's
It's
quote,
out.
quote and towers, then it's Garrix Kogel, then its second jump drops,
So
quote,
the second
and then
jump
towers.
is after the first quote is done. After the first quote is gone, these twos can go out to place the tower.
Yeah, but she asked that when you can soak.
Right, okay.
It's
That
not
is
like
correct.
done. It's done casting, but it happens very delayed.
Lash and Nash
But
begins
is it
casting.
is it when the cast is done or when it starts casting?
It
Starts
says
casting.
starts.
Where does it say start?
It doesn't say it for the first one for some reason. It says
Oh
it
no,
for
I
the
know.
second
I mean,
one.
when it says out and in, that's when it happens, right?
That's when it happens, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The cast is a lot earlier than when it actually does it.
It's like 10 years in advance.
So the second towers, they just get placed, and you can pretty much immediately run in there.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing happening in between.
Yeah, you can just go.
Okay, so the second towers is they get placed, and then the ones can just instantly run in there.
Yes.
Okay.
And then after the Garrus Kogel is placed, you have to go to the stack, like instantly. You'll have more time in the actual fight. This macro is a bit tight. A bit. I think if we get it one more time, we can just go, by the way, like into the fight.
All right. And the most important thing is getting the timings.
Well, core
Do
needs
we
5
pot on
minutes
this guy?
anyway.
Yeah, we know. What's up? Oh yeah.
Do we pot on this guy?
On Nidhogg? Yes, but it's late into it. I'll call out pots
1 or 2 minutes. We used them on
It's
Thornton, right?
after
yeah.
all of the mechanics.
At the end of Thornton, we use 2 minutes, and then during Nidhogg, they'll come up again.
After every single mechanic in the fight you pot. Which, by the way, I haven't even gone to the second part of the fight yet. Which it's not that bad. Basically, it places 4 towers on the edges, and it requires a random amount of people from 1 to 4.
I'll be right back in a minute. We'll close AFK.
Is it also in the strat channel? Let me just take a
It
peek.
sure
Yeah.
is.
So we have We have quick march sides, left 1, 2, 4, right 1, 2,
Oh, is it the-
4, and then you just
Oh,
count
is it
down.
the first picture?
It's the very first one.
Yeah.
Right.
Except the picture is kind of fucked because
It didn't know
Basically.
patterns yet.
we didn't know what the optimal way to do it and shit. I just made it immediately.
How many towers? There are 4 towers.
There's 4 towers and they each require a random amount of people.
From
1
to
to 4.
3.
4.
1 to 4. Right.
The way we're gonna do is the DPS are going to plant in towers,
And then tank healers adjust to the numbers.
and then tank healers will adjust. Yes.
So there's always 4 towers with at least 1 in there.
Yes.
So the 4 DPS always spread out. Yeah, that's
They
easy.
plant. Yes.
Oh, that's how you want to do it. Okay.
It's gonna be easier this way because we can't really make the.
Yeah, I mean that's just 4 people adjusting then.
I have a question about tank tethers.
Go ahead.
Is it always going to be one from the middle and one from a random dive, or
Yes.
can it be random dives?
Exactly what you said. It's gonna
Oh,
be in
wait.
the middle and then a random person.
Wait,
Okay.
Or
when are
random
tank
nidhogg.
busters?
So the tank busters is after those towers, a random nidhogg will have a tether as well as one in the center.
Like after the first mechanic.
After
No.
the towers.
After the
After
second
the
mechanic.
towers.
After the second mechanic, I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, after the second towers, like at the very end, you know the 4 towers that you have to adjust
Hold on,
for.
let me just watch the video.
Yeah, you can just watch it. It's the entire kill.
Is it like super low quality?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
It's from, it's from Twitter.
They accidentally posted the whole phase.
They accidentally, before anyone has even like done a minute of it, posted the entire thing.
Cool. This is 14 hours in. This is their first day.
This is day 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
On day 1, they were on the next phases in Rage.
These people are crazy.
They are very good.
Right, hold on. He does a frontal cleave. What is that?
Yeah,
Just a frontal cleave?
Drakenlance is just a random. It targets a random
Oh,
player,
there we go,
and
there's
then
the
you just move
towers.
away.
Right, okay, that's. And then, oh, it's a tethers. Why is it tethers? Ah!
Yeah, I forgot about Drakenlance.
Oh, and these are the tank busters that just delete you.
Yeah, these tank busters remove you from existence. You can pop every single cooldown, and you will still take a shitload of damage.
Alright, good shit. And then it's nothing else, right? The 5 bosses just.
Then it does 5 auto
Hello.
attacks.
Hello.
It faces a random player and shoots a cone, and then it immediately starts in Rage.
So the whole phase is basically the first mechanic.
Which is why we're here, yes.
Okay. You know
Okay.
what?
Hmm.
That's honestly not too bad.
I wanna hold on. I'm 3. I'm third group.
Yep.
So I'm calling my mechanic in the middle.
Yep, you called it.
Let's say I have high jump and did 2 I have
Yep.
elusive.
Yep.
So I'm here. Then I
Yep.
go stack.
Mm-hmm.
And mechanic out in. So I go out, then in. Then
What if
sub the
it's. Hang
tower.
on, let's assume for a second that it's not out in and it's in out.
Okay, I'm
Because the movement
stacking.
is harder, so just do in out.
So I'm stacking north, and then it's in.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
So it's gonna be in.
Stack it's in, and then out. I took the tower south,
Yep.
which is like, oh no,
It's on the marker basically.
okay, here. Then I bait the line.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you dodge the
I
line.
go, yeah, and then I go north.
No, you
No,
stay there.
You just
there.
stay here. You just vibe. 3 is vibe.
Okay, and then there's the second stack.
No, there's a second part of the quote. There's a second
There's
in out.
the second part of the. So then the jumps happen. So for you as a 3, you don't care about all of that. The cast starts of Lash and Ash. Near the end of it, you're gonna get your tower, your jump here. You're gonna get the jump on top of you, and then you're gonna do the quote, out and in and out, whatever it is.
So you soak your
Okay.
tower, you bait the guy as Kogul, and then you basically just go back to where
And then you
stood.
plant.
And then I'm here, I'm doing the quote. And then
And
I
then you
beat
just do the quote and
guy.
towers here. You just do quote and tower here. You bait your tower, and then you just fuck off away from it. In whatever direction you want to go. Please have it really easy.
Yeah,
Please
3
have it
seem
very,
pretty
really easy.
easy.
Okay.
Twos
if
also
I'm
have it
one-
very easy.
If I'm 1 and
It's just ones that is really hard.
forward, I'm here, baiting my tower.
Yeah.
Then I hold on.
Wait, which one are you?
1 and forward.
That's Spine Shadow, okay.
There's the stack north, and I'm my things.
Here
You're
you are.
here.
You
Your
place the
jump
tower.
goes off, and there's gonna be a stack.
And
After
then
the
out in
stack,
here.
yeah, it's the quote. After the quote, you go north. Like, during the quote, you want to make your way towards north.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's gonna be the jumps on east-west.
The
Once
second towers get
on the
placed.
second tiles. Once they've been placed, you can already move into your position immediately. And then whenever it pops, you bait your guy at Skoggle, and you move into the stack. That's it, and then you do a quote and you're done.
Well, and if you're 1 south.
Well, he said his specifically.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah. Like I'm just
If
gonna
I
go
was
through.
If you were south, then you wouldn't do this tower. Instead, you would vibe here until the quote, right? You'll vibe. Then the quote goes off. Then you do the quote, and you want to end up in this tower afterwards.
yeah,
and you
I'd
do
bait
this
the
tower,
guy.
and then you bait the guy.
The in-out is just the boss's hitbox, right?
The in-out is just the boss's hitbox.
Yep.
I believe it's the inner hitbox. If it helps you at all.
And the twos. The twos stay here.
The
They
twos
do
the twos
stack,
vibe,
quote.
towers.
Is it a quote first?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Stack,
It's vibe,
quote,
quote, tower,
towers,
vibe,
vibe,
quote,
then
tower.
second quote, will out, in, and then you go to your towers.
Well, you want to make your way to your tower during the quote.
During
but
the
yes.
second, during the quote, yeah.
I'm gonna do one of these. In case Core came back.
Alright.
I should know if Core came back. The answer is no.
I'm getting. Clicking on echo.
Alright, does anyone not get it? Still. It's fine to say if you don't get it, I'd rather know. That's all.
Are we doing more practice?
I want to do one more, and then if we do it kind of okay, we can just leave.
Okay.
I think it'll be easier
Yeah, I think
when
it'll be
you see
easier
it.
in the fight. The problem is we have to get through Thornton to get there, but yeah.
I don't think that'll be an issue too much, but the thing I really wanted to do is to make sure that you fully understand it. I guess
Yeah.
we're not doing it because Core left. It's good enough.
God damn it, Core.
But we're
Just,
Oop.
just go take 5 minutes. How about that?
Yeah.
Go take 5, and then whenever Core's back, shit, we'll go.
Yeah, I'd rather go like 1 hour actually practicing the fight. Than
I
doing
mean,
one
yeah,
method.
but I
Yeah.
really wanted to do this because it's really
Yeah, of
important.
course. No,
Right?
I
It's the
100%
entire
agree with you.
phase.
No,
It's
I-
the entire phase.
I 100% agree with you.
I think if you do 10 strike practice macro, you have to do this macro.
Yeah.
Like, this is way more important than the 10 strike macro. Because unlike a single mechanic in a 19-minute fight, this is an entire phase of 19 minutes.
Honestly, I think that that mechanic will be pretty easy once you learn it.
Oh yeah, this mechanic's free. This
It
mechanic
seems like
is really free.
It seems like a really easy one after you learn it.
Yeah, it's not one that I've seen streamers fail on. It seems relatively consistent. Obviously, people will still fuck up and shit and read too many DCDs and place their spine shatter and elusive wrong and shit. But
Honestly, I think it's actually easier than Wormhole. The movement is a lot less tight.
it is.
seems like.
There's just a lot of shit. There's just a lot of shit happening really quickly. But it's good. I really like this phase. I think it's really cool. I think you like the next one more. I think you really like the next one more. If you like this one, you like the next one for sure.
Ah, yeah.
Also, the DPS check start here, Bruce. Every phase.
Huh?
Every phase, the DPS check starts now.
What do you mean now?
Right now, right here. This boss, Nidhogg. The DPS checks begin.
Oh.
For no
Until the end
particular
of the
reason,
fight.
we aren't allowed to use limit break.
For no reason.
No particular reason at all.
Weird.
We have to
Kinda
keep it.
sus.
I will LP, just so we can see the next phase
Yeah,
for a while.
but we technically can't.
We're not allowed to use OP.
Kinda sus.
Wonder.
I'm sorry, bro.
What
Like,
kind of Helby we're gonna do?
Honestly,
Raise
I'm
Velgar
calling
fucking
it.
drops from the sky?
I'm calling it. It's a healer LB we're gonna press.
No. Nope.
Dude, let's go.
I'm calling it. It's a healer
No
LB.
shot.
It's gonna...
Okay. 1
Oh,
mil.
and
1 mil.
okay,
It's
okay.
tank
There's
LB.
more. There's more.
1
It's-
mil.
Okay, 1 mil. 1 mil
1
is a healer
mil.
LB, and it's gonna
Handshake.
raise the fucking what's this guy called? The fucking horse guy.
Horse
Turn
form.
in on that
Horse
bet.
guy.
Horse fart?
Yeah.
Horse.
We're pressing healer LB to save that asshole. He's gonna take like, the entire LB from himself or something stupid.
Okay.
Can I turn in on that bet? I want the money.
That's my call, alright?
Okay, 1
million
mil.
bet.
That's
1
fine.
mil bet. All
1
right.
mil.
Wait,
Okay,
what's
what-
Arya betting
No,
on? What
no,
LB?
No.
Just basic tank LB.
Just basic
I
tank
think
LB.
only
Yeah,
Arya and
basic
Brutes
as,
are allowed to
like-
bet on this. No one influenced them.
Alright, just basic tank LB, nothing
Wait,
like
can I
just a
can I
big
do
rate
okay,
rate.
can I do
No
not
one
tank
influenced them.
not heal LB, sorry.
No, just choose an LB.
No, you have to
okay,
choose
okay.
an LB, bro. I'm
And
choosing
if
LB.
you're both wrong, you give your money to me. How about that?
Okay, sure.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Whatever.
I'm throwing a curveball.
Alright.
We've never needed a range LB. Now we're going to need one.
You know that is correct.
Well,
There's
you-
never been a range
Are
LB.
you placing 1 mil on ranged LB? I
What?
will write this down.
Am I placing what?
I
Are
mean,
you placing a bet on ranged LB?
Yes.
1
okay,
mil.
you're only allowed to if you haven't seen it,
Okay,
so
so what did we say? Brutes is betting heal LB,
Yes.
1 mil. Arya, you're betting what?
1 mil tank LB.
1 mil. And Cindy, what are you betting? Range LB 1 mil?
1 mil.
Physical range.
I've
For
written
range,
it.
That's
I've written it.
well. I'm
Honestly-
giving you 50k right now just for the bet.
That's part of the law now.
Just for betting on range LB. That's
Is there even a scenario where you need to do Fizz LB instead of Mage LB?
Okay, do you
Well-
want to place a bet on that?
No, I'm just asking. I'm just
Dragon's
asking.
just collecting money.
I'm betting.
Like,
I'm
I'm just
betting 1
thinking.
million against range LB as well. Okay.
Wait, hang on. For what?
Actually, I'm going all in.
Hang on, Arya, 15 mil on not ranged LB for
No, no,
what?
no. 1 mil. 1 mil. 1 more
Alright,
mil.
it's good enough. Good enough.
For what? Just for tank LB, right?
Just for against ranged LB as well.
Oh, another one. I
Oh,
was
you're
yeah,
putting
yeah,
another one.
Just another one to the pool.
Is it
Alright.
for the same mechanic we're talking about, or we're
Oh.
talking about future mechanics? Like,
Oh.
what are we talking about here?
Yeah,
Future
yeah,
mechanic.
sure.
Oh,
Yeah, are we talking about 4th LB or 5th? The one at 55 minutes or the one at 36 minutes?
I'm talking about the one at 1 hour 17.
Ah, shit.
I don't know about this one, bro.
It's fine. Just leave your bets as is. It's good enough.
I will
It's
enjoy
That's
it.
gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a
all-
good bet.
we're
I can't,
all
I
gonna
can't
be wrong.
fucking wait.
You're all gonna be wrong.
What's left? Mage LB?
I mean,
maybe
Mage
not.
LB and Tank LB.
Oh, the boss is
Oh, no,
gonna
Mage
LB.
LB.
There's melee and
Mage
caster
and-
left.
Yeah,
Gordon's gonna LB. He's gonna.
gonna suck up the
He's
LB.
gonna steal the LB boy, yeah?
2 north bait.
I mean, just one boss that does the.
But I
Purple.
honestly, what's the next phase? Because
3
like after
north.
it's gonna be something kind of original, right?
First hour bait. Yeah, that's right, Rich.
Oh well. Well, it's
Bef-
gonna be the real dragon, right?
I mean, like we know there's a phase with the fucking white dragon, right? They spoiled that in the
I
trailer.
didn't know that.
Okay, when do you think it's gonna be?
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna spoil this for you right now. There are 7 phases. 8 if you include the before checkpoint. Right? You're getting that much out of me. What phase do you think is that?
So
Oh, it's 7 phases. So Thornton is phase 1. All right.
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, 8 if you include the checkpoint and then
Yeah,
Thornton's
yeah,
phase
yeah.
2. It's the same.
So after this, we actually fight the real new dog, like the black dragon,
Okay.
and then
True. We didn't actually. We're fighting Dragoon. Nitok.
what? And then I don't know. You talked about white dragons, so probably an ad,
I think.
like multiple dragons. I don't know. Like
Okay.
white dragon and whoever the fuck.
The what dragon? Come on, man.
It's
Raise Velgar?
Razgr-
It's not
Razgr?
gonna Raise Velgar! Bro, it's not that hard.
it's the Shiva dragon.
Okay, sure, the
It's
Shiva
the
dragon.
Shiva dragon. We have
So-
Shiva Dragon and we
Okay,
have
so
Racist
you're saying
Dragon.
you're saying the order in Thorden, Nidhogg, Resvelgo?
I think, yeah, I'm saying
Well-
after it's both dragons.
Yeah, where's the
We collecting more money?
White dragon and something, right?
No, let's not collect money out of the pool.
And then what
I
else
have
is
no
there?
idea. Honestly, I'm fucking clueless.
It's like Thornton
Honestly,
fuses with.
If you are able to guess, I'll give you 5 mil. How about that? I don't
There is
think you're.
no
He's
way.
fusing with the. the
Before we
knights.
see the enrage of this fight or like the next phase, if you're able to guess, I don't know, man.
Guess what?
Nobody check.
Okay,
It's Shiva actually comes in, fuses with Thordan.
It's all
Oh,
good.
hold up. They all fuse into one thing. It's like the shitty fan art that was like fucking Thordan fused with Helvaska, and it's just fucking like the stupid like Shiva meme.
Nah.
Dude, Cindy didn't press ready. I'm just curious.
Maybe I'm not sure. I don't know anything.
Actually, we're fusing with the dragon. All right,
Cinderion,
We're fusing with the white dragon, yeah.
with the dragon, and then it's
Yeah,
like
because
it's like,
he becomes a liar, right?
it's like a free for all battle royale. Who can survive the longest?
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Cinderion, Ganahan.
Okay, now you're just being stupid.
Well, the man didn't even say beer back or
All right, it's after whoever gets a chicken dinner. All right. It's
Sorry,
like a
what?
7v1 then.
What are you even saying?
It's a battle royale, chicken dinner, PUBG.
Yeah, it's like we all get fused with the dragon, and then we fight whoever's the strongest. So it's a battle royale. And then the winner has to fight all other 7 people. He gets like mega buffed up. He like sucks up all the other dragons, like all the other people dragon power. And he's like
People
this.
dragon power.
Yeah, because everyone gets infused with dragon right before the battle royale.
5
so,
mil.
so all 8 people are infused with the dragon. Like we battle it out. Actually, there's
You
only
know-
4 eyes. There's only 4. It's gonna be 2 groups. It's gonna be tank
Honestly,
healer.
with how I've described
it's gonna
this
be
fight to you,
tank healers and DPS.
Okay.
murder.
Uh-huh.
with how I described this fight to you, I'm not surprised.
Okay, both tanks with 1 eye, both healers with 1 eye, and then like I don't know, the fucking DPS like I don't know, fuse with each other.
Anyway,
But
Maybe
we have
alone.
one,
Let-
one big tank.
click the
One
fucking
big
pull
healer.
timer. Click the fucking pull
What
timer.
are you
Eat food.
talking about?
Eat food. Let's ignore the fact that he just spoke.
These-
I'm
Click the
so
button.
lost now.
This
I
guy's
never
willing-
heard
he's
Brits
willing
speak.
To lose 1 mil for
Please
nothing.
click the button.
Eating food, alright, come on.
With bonus.
By the way, you're no longer allowed to change your bets. It's over.
No, I'm not.
You're
changing
locked
my-
I mean,
in.
why would I?
I'm betting Blue Mage LB.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Oh.
in.
I wish.
What?
Is
are
that any
these bets?
different from normal cast LB?
Oh,
So-
Core wants to bet.
Well,
Pasuna
Core knows
told
already,
them-
it's not fair.
Pasuna
What
told
do I
them-
know?
Hang on, I'm going over it. So Pasuna
What do you
said,
Tell me. Tell me.
I'm-
Tell me.
bro, I'm telling you. You
Tell me.
good, bud?
Witness
Pasuna told them that we aren't allowed to use our LB, and then they said, sus. Right?
Okay.
And then they placed bets on what LB will be using.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
They,
yeah,
they,
I'm
they guessed
just
wrong
bet-
and I guessed correctly.
Yeah.
And they're just willing to bet money, to lose money on it, so that's fine.
Anyway,
Well, Duck
Let's play
said
the game,
the
please.
DPS check starts on Nidhogg, so I was, yeah, because we can't use Limit Break.
Okay, nice try.
And then the sussery started.
Nice try.
South.
knockback immune. Remember to interrupt.
A lot more damage on.
Oh, it's
Yep.
not perfect. Maybe watch out.
It's fine. Pay attention. I'll be south soon.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Good enough. Not good enough. You swapped with me last second. I said I'll be south.
Oh, did I have my camera fucking backwards? Oh, my
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you were on B.
Ah,
It's fine. Go again.
Any North enjoyers?
Click the button.
I love North.
I'm waiting for the count.
We don't
I
need
wa- I
even
wanna
need.
do-
We don't even need 15, by the way. We literally need fucking 5
I want to do transition.
for everyone in
correctly.
this party.
I would like like a 7, so I have time
Yeah,
to.
7.
I need 15!
I want 30.
Cindy and his. I didn't fucking pop.
Fucking spreadsheet gamers, I swear. What kind of cursed shit do you even do?
16-second triple fight of light.
You know, I respect it.
Pre-pulling half of your buff. Let's go.
Down with you!
Nice. South, noch Bakamian. Don't forget the interrupt. Good. We'll spread in. Oh, that's the wrong marker. I'm removing it, it's fine.
Be done with you!
Oh, I didn't
no.
break the
Go with
cheese.
Basila,
Yeah.
I was south the entire time.
I mean, I swear to God. Sometimes it's always 2 DPS, you can just call it out. Please.
I didn't see Basila. He moved on top of me.
Can you only get 2 different markers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can
three,
get cross
three,
and
three.
triangle.
You get 3.
No, I think I always get
You can
square
get,
or
you,
cross.
you can get 3.
DPS
Oh.
can get, yeah.
Circle is
sure
DPS
everyone can get
exclusive and cross is tank
Cross
healer
is
exclusive.
tank and healer exclusive, and then the other 2 are free for all, so you can get 3.
Wait, I never got square.
I
I
never
think
got
it's
square.
only 2 you can get.
Square is
No,
not
there
healer.
is 3.
Whoa, I've gotten
can-
every single one of them.
Well, maybe DPS can because I've only gotten 2 different
Other
ones.
than X, I've gotten every single one.
Yeah.
Core is
Never,
AFK.
don't.
Oh,
poor.
no.
I've gotten so far. I've only gotten square necks.
Maybe Maintain gets priority, I don't fucking know. Like the tank that's tanking the guy who's casting the chains.
And X has always been with the healer pretty much.
Yes, because X is always tank and healer.
And then square maybe
And
is
square is tank and DPS.
yeah.
Or healer and or tank healer DPS.
Yeah, it's tank and DPS probably. And then triangle is healer and DPS.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
No,
circle is
because
DPS and DPS.
DPS gets triangle as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's saying healer is triangle and DPS.
Healer is
Is
triangle
healer
and
and
DPS.
Alright,
Let's go.
is your thing up, Cindy?
No, but it's fine.
Okay.
So DPS can get 3 different ones, and tank and healer can only get 2. Because we're small brain, and we need easier mechanics.
Sure, man. So we can get 3 and you can get 2. Crazy, man.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Can't wait to get the 3rd one this point.
Can't wait to get my 3 now.
Okay,
Easiest
Kizzy already
free
did
will
the
of my life.
Kizzy already did the research for me. We're all good.
Huh?
You did research.
I did
You're
this.
part of the research study.
Ah, research.
Thank you, Kizzy.
Science and stuff. Woo!
I think we're gonna actually come back to this phase, by the way, because Doug has been acting sus about this fight.
Acting sus. I've been a sussy bucker, according to you.
Okay, buddy.
The
I
sussy.
hate it here.
He told us to do the second cut clean, so there must be a reason why he wants us to do it clean.
So we don't fucking die, idiot.
Because he doesn't want us to
He's
die like dumbasses.
Dumbasses.
So
South. Not Bohemian.
there must be a reason why he wants us to do it clean.
For the lock.
My block,
My
bro.
pause.
I think it's
Don't
just
forget
There's
the
too much time
interrupt.
for this.
Forget the interrupt. Attack the other guy. Interrupt. Good. To the middle. Spread.
Filthy rats!
Move in, please. Just move in already. I'll go Northridge.
Be done with you!
We did it. Interrupt. We did it, guys. Congratulations. In. Interrupt.
Holy
Good.
shit.
Wait,
Perfect.
this is so
Make sure you're not too close, like brutes.
Now the final cut!
Cindy and Cole.
Give course some mitigation.
Easy and Pasuno. Boots and Rich. Me and I.
I'm gonna test something.
Okay.
I just
just stay in it.
I just died to the damage, by the way.
Logic.
Just
Because
saying that.
Brutes was on me, I don't know what to do.
You actually
Like,
can
I'm
just
trying
stay.
something, I'm trying to kill Arya because
You can
he's
just
gonna
stay
win
there
my one
as
though.
you can just stay there as a 4. You don't need to move anywhere.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I mean, that's what I did, but
Yeah.
being kind of sussy behind.
Alright,
Right.
let's see Nidhogg,
Do
guys.
you want proper countdowns?
Yeah, we're doing proper countdowns now.
Right, team. No potting on his face, right? Or do we just pot for now?
Just pot, just pot, just pot.
Alright, let's go.
Just pot purely because we're not. We're
Just
not.
pot
We're
for
nowhere
frog.
near.
Nidhogg DPS check isn't.
The DPS check isn't
Our
hard,
current
but if we
trouble.
have a death, so. It's just in case we have deaths.
Yep.
There's no reason not to. Move.
I've never used so much living death before in my life.
Are you happy?
Yes, very.
Living that
I
feels
remember
good to
when
use
Boots
now.
complained about Invoke.
Huh?
I remember when you complained that Invoke is boring.
2B.
4D or 2B, 2B, 2B.
2B, 2B, 2B.
2B.
Doobie doobie. Doobie dooba.
Yikes.
Roland is 1, move. Middle.
Right.
Inborn is only boring if there's no other tank busters. Inborn gets boring if it's the only tank busters in the fight, you just inborn like currently.
Nice toil.
Minute.
Brutes be in the soil.
Yeah, man. Sorry.
Summoner's pumping, Summoner's nuts. Look at turn B. Turn B. We'll be going left. Core and Persona swap. Core
No.
and Persona swap.
Oh, fuck, yes.
Swap rescue if you can. Left. Okay, die.
Sorry, I unmuted too late. Falling.
It.
Where did you look, Persona?
Oh, no, I saw everything, but I just did it backwards.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you? Yeah, but you told me to think the 2 towards, right?
What?
What?
Is it 2 towards, right?
Oh,
Or is it
yeah.
how to remember?
I should think that to myself.
What's it?
Took us-
What can it
took
be
us
called?
to-
1?
One opposites? Oh, I don't know.
That's the counterbody, what you can do. And we can get to the Nidhogg.
Honestly, just look where the Dark Knight is and say one is opposite.
That's what I do.
Have a carbuncle.
Oh no. Wonder whose fault that
It's
is.
fucked.
You have 15 seconds now to summon your thing.
Yeah, and he still didn't do it.
Hold on, let me take 7 seconds to summon my carbuncle.
Kill me.
Yeah, man, fucking Stormblood game.
Cast space on the carbuncle first.
Risi?
Better swift my summon fairy.
Oh no. Thorda is on 3. Move.
Middle.
Left.
Hi, Kizzy.
I was a bit late.
Left.
Yeah, I know.
What's here? I go. Okay, good.
We need some mitigation for the intermission, right?
Yep.
I pressed
I'm-
my missionary there last time, so I'll press it again.
I'm using wings for the need hook drop.
Yep. Well, he is faint for the thing. And we'll
Pressing
have one of the
hit
adults.
execution. Of me.
Look at Q and V. Look where you're going.
The glory is mine.
We'll be going right. One away.
Swap.
Swap.
Core swap. Good. We're going right. Go right.
I'm moved
Look at the
right.
markers, get him
Fuck
up,
me.
we'll be fine. Yes up. Look at the markers.
You want a marker? Plus
Two.
2.
Wood swap, wood swap.
Oh.
Wait, why am I here? Why was I here? Oh, it was Cindy that was meant to swap. I saw it on you.
I mean,
You didn't say swap, Aria.
I was prey, so I went south. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't say swap.
You have to tell Cindy to swap.
I mean, you said someone said swap, so I assume it was.
I said
the one.
wood swap because I had to swap with boots because I had
Oh.
prey as well.
You both had prey, you both had to swap, so you also have to say
Oh.
swap.
I'm glad I'm with Duck because the
But there was
last time we
no
were there, he
DPS
realized.
either.
What, Aria?
There was no DPS either on the south.
Yeah, I fucked up, because I thought it wasn't rich. Because you didn't call swap, so I was like, what's going on here?
Alright. We go again.
Yeah, go again.
The ball we got to Nidhogg. I'm glad that Duck realized that I needed to swap with him.
Well, if I don't have prey over my head, I'm just fucking swapping. Looking at you, and if I see a prey on you, no, above your general vicinity, I'm going.
I'm so used to not potting here and keep forgetting it. What did you just call me?
Watch.
I understood core, I'll be honest.
Core!
Don't hear anything.
He's mad because I'm playing machinist.
Damn it, core.
D4.
4D.
The power
4D.
is his.
Do be his.
When I'm up, it might be okay.
Did
Move.
you wall it?
Thornton is 3.
Right.
Left.
Hi, Rich.
What am I?
Middle.
Middle, you're middle.
I did damage.
What's up?
Did he run into the wall?
No.
No.
It's cool.
Die! Fuck you, bro.
Your feeble light shall fade before my brother.
you pursue now.
I'm really happy this asshole is voice acted.
Asshole is voice acted.
Default.
40. Oh, Thorn is A. Middle.
Backwards.
How long is he targetable in this phase?
31 or 2 seconds.
What that guy said.
What did it say? Kissy stack?
No,
The
shark.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 33.
Damn it.
Nope. Look at B and 2.
I've made research. I press it now, don't worry.
B and 2. Remember 1 away. Going right.
Adjust.
Adjust.
You're going right.
That was a fucking late adjust call.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That was my bad. I
We can
heard
rest them,
that.
we can rest them. It's fine, it's fine.
Getting rich.
Get him up. 2.
One
Call.
left. I need a trade now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an ice puddle in the middle.
Yeah, I just dropped as soon as I found.
I heard say duck one away, and then I got a 2, and there was no. Yeah, whatever.
Whatever,
Jazz
go again. Go again.
Oh, that's no, hold on. I'll do proper.
But my rescue was on point.
Yeah, it was. You're good, right? Yeah, you didn't use anything. I'll click it off.
Oh well.
Oh, I hate this game sometimes. Ubi. Thorn is A. Move. Sorry, it's 4. Thorn is 4.
Middle.
Left.
Glad none of you got baited by my bad caller.
We do callouts?
Wait, you talk.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate your call out stuff.
I appreciate
Yeah,
this
same.
one.
I'm not playing that one. Unless you want to wipe 50 times.
Go and B.
Back off.
Who needs cack, but if you have cack but duck?
Go and B. 1 away.
The glory is mine.
Going right. Swap.
Watch Jordan, he's right in front of us.
Oh, so didn't hear you. Bad.
Yeah.
There was no thought on that. It would have been fine for Arya to get there late.
Wait, why did Ari have to go late?
I don't know.
Nice
Arya-
break.
I think Arya just got lost. Or
Go again. really am really happy I have my party frames close to my hotbars. Because they're in my burst, I'm like not allowed to look at my fucking screen.
The power is mine.
1A.
1A.
Holland is A.
Middle.
Right.
Right.
Okay, I'll go left.
Communication, dude. You love to see it.
Almost as much as you love refrigerators.
I love refrigerators.
I'm glad you do.
Look at 2 and B. Two and B, 1 away.
The glory is mine.
Going left.
Adjust.
Watch the eye, it's right in front of us.
Thank you.
Going left.
Oh, okay.
You watched too far left, it was Thornton.
Oh,
Res, we can still go.
Getting rich.
Got
1.
True.
Middle.
Then you swap.
I fucked up.
I'm not
It's
supposed
over.
to be here.
Yes, and you. Oh.
Again.
You swapped but the wrong way.
Should I call out to swap with who? Or...
You should say the marker.
Okay.
I think you just say swap 4. Or something, or like swap with 2. Or Cindy swap with 2 or something.
24. Or whatever the name and marker.
I mean, yeah, if you can't do the name, then probably the name, if not then. Die!
I've never heard him speak outside of the ones with actual bubbles. Yes.
I'm proud of you.
He very much just said dying.
2B.
Oh, you're a bit far.
Get caught up, we can still do this. Move. Thornton is
Oh.
on 3. Oh, she was dead though, never mind. F.
F in the chat.
Go, 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 go. We'll get there eventually, team.
We're gaming.
We are slow gaming.
The power is mine.
3C.
3C. Thornton is A. Move. Thornton is A.
Middle.
Right.
I'm going.
Part of you.
Waka.
I'm just check.
Look at Twin B. One away. Going left.
Swap.
Going left. Look at the markers, look where you're going.
One. Rotate.
Middle. No, rotate, sorry. Yeah. Right.
Okay. So
Richie didn't rotate.
Oh, we need to rotate earlier. Okay.
Richie didn't rotate.
I didn't know you were saying everyone rotate.
On the rotate call, everyone rotate.
Okay, how about rotate is everyone and swap is if you have to change places with someone, right? Rotate means
Also-
everyone, swap means change places.
Also, I'll rotate. Yeah, our price weren't even in position yet when we did the rotating part.
Wow, okay.
Rotate is after 2 ones get called.
So, go again.
Yeah, try to do the praise as fast as you can. The swapping, initial swapping.
You can initially look at the middle, by the way, like every single one of you. Like,
Yeah.
look at the middle of the arena, do your praise, and then look out.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to look outside initially, there's nothing
Yeah.
for you to look for. That was
Watch.
close. I'm watching.
No, he said watch.
I'm watching. Racing.
3C.
Dolan is 1. Move.
Right.
Left.
Die!
What?
Faint though. Look at 2 and B. Orient yourself. One away. Remember to call swap early. Going left. Swap. Will be going left.
Watch out, there's an eye.
Thank you for the call. I didn't see the eye.
Get him up. Extra heals. Look at your, go to your markers. 1 right.
2.
Go swap. Go to 2.
Shit, I went to the wrong yellow one.
Go again. We'll get it, team.
Officially blind.
Sure.
this shit is wrong.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Didn't you hear? It's exactly the same as Twintania.
True. If you work to this for 20 hours, you officially stop.
It's a good thing we're not at 20 yet.
We're not even 20 hours combined raiding him.
Yeah.
No, we have 10 at the minute, and then you add an extra 2.5 hours for today. We spent an entire hour today on the Nidhogg fucking practice.
The power is mine.
To be.
Thought is on B. Move.
Middle.
Right.
I love the fact you have to call out where you're going with your tower. So cool.
Yep.
I like how they just fall in place for everyone when you solve the mechanic. Like they're just in front of you.
I like getting stunned.
I'm sure you do. It's a good thing there's nothing to hit anyways.
Yeah,
Look
both
at
like
2 and B.
No.
Look at 2 and B.
Stuns are like not annoying as literal.
One away. Remember to call swaps. Going left.
Swap.
What? There's an eye left. Watch out.
Oh wait, I'm not meant to be here. Oh, whatever.
Hello.
It's maybe okay. Fuck. I killed you.
It's extremely
We should just
unokay.
die. No. It's
One of
not
the
bad.
first people that.
I forgot I'm not with fucking Pasuno anymore. For like everything.
What do you mean anymore? We were
I
never
was with you
together
for,
on
like,
this.
everything. Dude, I don't know. I remember I was with you for fucking Meteors. That's what it was. Oh my god, my brain.
Meteors.
Yeah, initially. Don't worry, my brain is mush. It's fine.
Honestly,
It's fine.
same.
It's fine. I'm with Rich. If Rich says it, I go.
Hi, that's me.
Hello, Rich.
Hi. Wanna go back to UCOM?
Shut up, Rich.
Okay.
UCOP wasn't any easier to learn initially.
Yeah, I think
Yes, it was.
it's just that
No,
you
it
feel
wasn't.
a lot more comfortable with it.
You've just
It
done
was
it to
hard as
death.
fuck.
Yeah, like you just haven't done Ultimate Proc in so long you actually you don't remember how
No,
it is.
it just requires more brain power. I don't have the
3C?
brain power.
3C. Not for you, really. Does it? I don't know. Thought is on B. Move. Middle.
Right.
I almost walked off.
Don't do that.
Good shit.
Team, I did it. I pressed faint.
Ending the phase with 5k mana and 70.
2 and B. 1 will go away.
The glory is mine.
Going left.
Watch out your Thornton left.
Will be going left. Oh, there's a fucking eye.
Indeed.
I'm fucking stupid.
That's a lot of deaths.
You got it, Aria. Let's go, Aria. Easiest mechanic of your life, dude.
Oh.
Let.
Did you look into the direction you're gonna walk and
I-
there was an eye?
No, I looked directly at the eye. Not,
Oh.
not the direction I was going to walk. That was the issue. If I did that, I wouldn't have looked at the eye.
There was an east eye. Taking up half of your screen.
Yeah, I was looking at the other side because no one said swap or anything. So I was like, are we good?
We like it.
And we were, but I just didn't trust. Should have trusted.
Look, I know I'm on the other side and I don't call things half the time, but
Yeah, you're a problematic side.
damn.
You're the monkey
Oh.
side because you're boots.
No, because you got me.
And yeah,
Getting
Pursuno,
Pursuno.
just keep going.
Damn.
Cool, assuming.
Man get hit by a twister, I'm allowed to make fun of him. That's how it works.
First twist to death of the night.
Ooh.
Ruby.
To be.
Oh my god, I think I died. No, I'm fine.
Gordon is on B. Move.
That was so far to the side, what the fuck?
Pursuno, you're middle.
Let's kill him if you can.
No, he's fine.
Oh, he's fine.
Didn't even get heavy.
Holy shit, look at Hugo. Dying in a perfect moment.
I don't think we're killing this, but at least we'll see the mechanic.
Yeah, we're so
Oh, I mean, we can just still be the boss.
It'll be 2, I guess.
Yep.
I guess. Sure. We'll see. No, stop. 2 and B. One away. Going left.
swap.
Rich, you're
Rich.
wrong.
Sorry.
Rich, you're wrong.
Oh,
Let's kill Rich.
Going left.
Well, we adjusted that.
Look at the
Oh,
markers. Look at the markers. 1.
going some.
Rotate.
One. No, it's fine.
Rotate.
Middle.
Oh, you didn't
What?
say middle!
Yeah, because I was looking at fucking Corn
Oh,
Pursuno
my
swapping. Ah,
Oh, just look at the edge. You don't care
Yeah, I
about
know.
anyone else. Please.
but it was the one pull I was trying to adjust to other people.
To be fair, I also had
So,
middle, but
It
still.
was rotate, so everyone.
It wasn't rotate this time.
No, it was fine. You didn't need to rotate. If it was rotated, everyone would have rotated.
Anyway, let's go. Me and you don't look at the middle boots. We're the
Yeah,
only
I
two
know,
people
I
who
know.
are excused for like a hot second. Most important thing is the towers. I can maybe do them both, but I don't know. Maybe. Move. I'm gonna try. I wanna see if I can do it.
I've forgotten one thing about towers. For the ISIS. Who's my partner for? Just
I am.
What?
no. If
Who be? You mean who's standing with you on 4?
No,
who's
this is a
helping me if healer?
Oh,
Swap
you're
If
with
that's a
us.
healer.
Oh, Arya, you're with Arya.
Okay, thank you.
Move. Thorn is on A.
Sometimes it has to be Kizzy or
Middle.
Left.
I'll put somebody to say movement as people school.
You will sometimes have to swap with Kizzy as well, though, Cindy.
Oh right, yeah.
When Brutes has to play.
I'll be fine as long.
Cindy?
Oh,
I fainted. Heal him, heal him, heal him, heal him, heal him.
I will be in trouble for the rest, but let's see if I can do it.
It's fine.
do we have no thing?
We
Ah,
we
yeah,
have
I'll
Kuzma.
try.
Oh, because you suck. Thought we don't have anything.
Oh, shit, yeah.
2 and B. Going left. We're going left. Reza, look at the markers and go to your position. 1,
Rotate.
rotate. Right.
Right.
Cindy, why are you here?
There was only one tower in the
Yeah.
Yeah, so you go out.
place.
Yeah, so you go out.
But
You weren't with the prey.
there was no prey. I'm dumb. Okay, hello.
No, Brute was
Hi.
prey.
Yeah.
So I went
Brutes
from
and
B
Cindy
to-
aren't ever on the same thing.
I went from B to D with prey, and there was a prey on 2 as well.
You went from B to... No, you should have gone to 4.
You should have gone to 4.
No. Should he?
Yes.
No, because
Yes.
There was no,
Boom.
there was no,
Oh,
no one
that's it.
north.
Because we already rotated.
Wait, Arya just didn't do it in time, did he? He just didn't
Yeah,
swap
no,
fast
no,
enough.
you wrote.
No, when we rotate,
you
we go
rotated-
clockwise, don't we?
Yeah,
you-
but what?
Brutes,
Okay,
you
so
should
what?
have gone to
Who
4.
had prey? Who had prey? Who had prey?
I had
And
prey and I was on G.
Okay, if you had prey, you should have been on 2, and Arya should have been on B.
Yes,
That
I
is
was
fine.
on G.
Okay, you weren't on B.
You were north with me, Arya.
The problem was, probably,
Well, I was prey. I was
Arya didn't swap fast enough
B.
with Cindy.
I said someone said so whatever it is,
Arya,
and I
Arya.
went north, and that's where I ended.
Okay, Arya, listen to me. Even if we rotate, you still need to swap with the body. So you're not north all of a sudden because we rotated. Right? You still have to swap with someone. You were prey, right? Were you
Yes.
prey, Arya? Okay. Then you
Prey.
had to swap with Cindy, and then the rotation applies.
Prey starting position we want to get into is north and south. And from there you
in
rotate.
fact, you could have just stayed,
You could have just AFK'd, Arya.
like in theory, but
You didn't call swap with Cindy. You didn't tell Cindy to swap.
I don't understand.
Okay, you had prey, correct?
Yes.
Cool. We need prey to be north and south initially, immediately as that phase starts. No matter what the scenario is, north and south are prey. Okay. So you're west. So if you have prey, you
Okay,
have
so I
to
should
swap
have
with
been on
someone.
4.
You should,
Yeah.
yeah. So in this case, you noticed Brutes had it, so you should have said Cindy swap, right? And then I called rotate, right? So you would have been on 4, then you would have rotated to B.
So we're not on north and south anymore for prey.
You're north and south for prey, always. Period. That's the initial position. Sometimes in certain patterns, we need to rotate the entire group. When we rotate assuming you have already swapped. So you don't rotate from B to A and then you're like, oh, I'm on A or whatever. Like you don't rotate from B to D and say I'm D now. No, you swap your prey and then you do the rotation. If it helps you, Arya, were you looking at the center of the arena for that?
Oh, I am.
Okay, then you saw Brutes had it,
Yes.
right? So you knew you had to swap with Cindy instantly, correct?
I mean,
maybe if it's easier, we should all just
I
stand
thought-
like closer to the middle at
Yeah.
the start.
no,
Sure.
because I thought you were just gonna go south. So
But he
just-
was already in position. Why would he move?
to be opposite of prey.
But he had prey.
He was north already with prey.
Oh, yeah,
So
your
south was open.
prioritized swap partner is Cindy
No, it
West.
was east.
Arya. Alright. I think the rotate confused you. Because we did the rotate quickly, before you were able to do your swap. I think that's what happened. I think we rotated too quickly and Arya got
Yes.
lost.
Yes, that is 100% what happened.
Arya. Brutes was initially on D, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We hit with prey. You should have gone from B to 4 with your prey, right?
Okay.
That's the initial prey position. Then we called rotate, meaning the entire party from your position where you have to stand, you rotate. That means, I'm gonna use the markers. You started on A with prey, right?
Mhm.
Then you swap to 4 with Cindy. Then the rotation applies.
Okay.
Not you standing here with prey, not swapping yet, rotate. Do you understand what the rotation for? What
Yeah,
rotation is
I
for?
just didn't know the order, I guess.
Okay. The most important thing is you swap first. I'll try to be slower with
And we
the
can
swap.
just be a bit slow with the rotating. Like, we have enough time.
Sure.
And-
Also, I guess just be a bit closer to the middle.
Yeah, be close to the
That's sort
middle.
of an
Don't
idea.
immediately run in between the puddles to your marker.
Yep.
Because then the swaps and rotates also take longer because you have to walk way further.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Alright, let's go.
It's also easier to see who has them.
This got
Wow.
even harder.
What'd you say? Oh yeah?
Yeah, it got even harder.
No?
We've been doing that for the last 2
We've
days.
done it every single time we've been there. That's always been
mean-
the thing.
I've been doing it wrong every single time, man.
I think
Well.
it just didn't happen so that you had to
I mean,
both rotate and swap at the same
I've
point.
never seen it like that, so...
I mean, I don't think you've seen it, that's all.
You've
Yeah.
definitely swapped and definitely rotated, but not both at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's all that happened.
No, every time we had prey, we wiped. I had prey, we wiped.
Alright, well, you'll learn eventually. 40.
14.
Oh, my queen.
My queen, my queen.
Hold on, is one move.
Middle?
Right.
Get chatted.
I could have chatted you, I decided
No,
the instant.
I'm aping out.
Bye.
We both got chatted.
We both got chatted by Cindy.
What happened here?
So
I-
it was on my ad, and then, yeah,
Yes.
shit went to shit.
Then we died.
Shit went to shit.
Because those tank tethers do not give you enough time to adjust.
Go, 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 team. Oh my fucking god, we're seeing further into the thing, Basu now.
Oh, the phase.
What is it,
Oh my
P6?
fucking god.
Yeah, it is 6, yeah.
It is 6.
Oh, shit.
This is gonna be a long progression, guys. Get cozy.
Let's go. We have content.
Get cozy, guys.
Get really good at thought at some point.
Move. Arya will eventually land at Reprise, it's all good. He'll be forced. You won't have a choice.
Maybe
It's gonna be
there's
good.
an easier way to do it at some point. People come up with.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you don't need to do the whole rotating thing if you just do the meteors in a specific pattern.
40.
40.
Oh, yeah.
I did this.
This is the best pattern, what do you
More
mean?
than one move. Middle.
Right.
Left.
I'll just edited her stream and it's all A's.
Ah.
I think that's how Arya feels right now.
That's how I feel right now.
Anyway,
So you say A in French?
2 and B, 2 and B. 1 away.
Deployment
That
tactic
did
has no
nothing.
effect.
That did nothing. Whatever. Going left.
Just Aria.
Going left.
Where are you going, Rich?
Didn't have a shield.
I don't know what the
Yes.
fuck happened.
You deploy
Didn't
this
add low.
way.
Yeah, everything went off.
Middle.
True.
It's middle.
Yeah, this is an awkward Pasuno, I've killed you again.
No, you didn't.
I just wanna... Dude, every time I get prey, I don't get to do the mechanic. Alright, go again.
So weird.
You just didn't add low. Straight up.
cancelled it? I don't know.
You cancelled
Maybe.
your Adler, yes. Because I didn't see you cast it at all.
Cringe.
Ringe!
Oh no, cringe!
Fucking life just flashed in front of me, dude. Oh fuck.
What?
Someone moved really early.
Eh?
One
1A.
Hold on is D. Move. Middle.
Middle.
Left.
Left.
I'm chatting.
I'll go,
Right.
I'll go.
I am not in the wall.
Nice, dude. I'm proud of you.
I guess you do run faster than me, Pursuno. Little
You
legs.
guys almost get the meme.
These legs are zooming.
What is the move?
Ah, my body was outside the wall after getting into the stun animation.
Q and B. One away. Going left.
Swap Kizzy.
Going left.
Left
Couple
is
of the eye,
Jordan.
couple of the eye.
Super low.
If you not have what, excuse me?
We had like no mitigation up again, I
Die,
think.
just die. I don't see Tactician.
What? It's on cooldown.
Did it run out?
No, we had
I-
Tactician up. We had it up for the entire thing.
Okay.
We didn't have Adlo.
The fuck?
Okay.
But we had
don't think-
Kizzy
Where are
shields.
you when I split?
Yep,
I'm
we had
right in
Kizzy's
the middle.
shield.
Did you override it?
I think I just shielded
Was
too
it?
early again.
Good. Let's go.
Yeah, I think Kizzy overrode. Then we
Let's
just
go.
This is the
got
worst.
murdered by the
line.
first hit.
Oof, 2 shield healers.
Do we have any other mitigation we can press there instead?
You can press Banheimer.
Do that. We don't need it anywhere else. For now.
Ominous.
What did he say now?
Huh?
He said something, but the thing was
Yeah,
off.
I don't know what he said.
Oh, I'm over it.
You don't need me for now.
AC. Jordan is on one. Move. Middle.
Left.
You're not running to a tower, are you?
I might have left mine way too early.
It's something blew up on the left.
Doesn't matter, we go again.
I'm not sure if
I
if
was
knew,
I
I
was
would
straight
tell you.
across. So if it was from the left, it was probably not mine.
What do you say, are you?
No, right.
Okay. guess we should probably stop potting for now.
Yeah, I guess.
To be.
Could be.
I like this pattern.
Thordan is on 2. Move. Middle.
Left.
Not being cleaved once today as tanks really good. With the flares.
Nice. Popping off.
I think I got cleared once, but didn't really even notice it.
And 2. One away. Going right.
Swap. Core.
On my way.
Going right, careful of the eye. Careful of the
We're missing.
eye. Hey, kissing.
Right?
I wasn't clearing.
Okay. Let's do one more pull. One more pull.
He went north.
See how that goes.
Where did you go? North?
Yeah, slightly off maybe.
I mean, D and B sound kind of same, right?
And purple and yellow is also almost the same
Because I
color.
didn't say anything.
Almost the same color. Wasn't sure if Square Enix would ever recapture the tension of progressing through Jacob ads phase week 1, but they did. DSU is probably the most well-designed boss encounter in any MMO, and the developer deserves praise for creating it. From Phantom.
It's passing.
Phantom?
1A.
Phantom Assassin
Sa-
from TPS.
Ray Leader for TPS. Thordan is on 1, move. Middle.
Right.
Left.
I think it's the lead of Radiance FC as well.
It is.
Well done, Squeenix.
Waga. Love that.
It's really good. The entire
Yeah.
fucking phase.
Kill it yet, right? It was just a statement.
It was just a statement.
Okay.
They're probably on the last or second to last phase.
Probably.
I imagine
Probably.
last.
2 and me. 1 away. Going right. Careful of the eye. Going right. Oh my god, I looked at fucking Thordan. Fuck you, am I living? No.
Wait, what did Aryan reach that to?
Yes.
One.
We need to
Rotate.
rotate.
1-1 rotate.
No, there's a middle.
Oh, it's middle. No, it's not middle, it's sword.
There's a middle.
Oh yeah,
right
middle
here.
would have been fine.
Was that tower middle? No?
No,
No.
south.
I only saw the tip. Oh, okay.
South was
South.
middle.
Not bad.
So if one tower is middle, we don't rotate.
Nope.
Yes. On either side. Not bad. Get him
Not
next time.
bad, not bad.
Next time is Wednesday?
I guess.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Wednesday? Alright. Gonna be
It's Wednesday.
2-day break.
Wednesday might be.
3-day break.
Monday, Tuesday.
Oh, I guess sure, if you want to look at it like that. Sure.
Because a raiding in a
Yeah.
consecutive raid fun. One day break.
Well, I just want to play the game.
I want to play
Ultimate's
the game as
fucking
well.
fun. Right, while we're at it, the people who don't care about spoilers, look at Paulie spoilers on the podcast. I'm posting the clip again. Just so you can look.
Closest. I'm closer. Oh, no, it's not.
Anyone alive? Shark, where are you?
Wait, it might be. No, it's
The-
Shark, shark, stand on me. Shark, shark, shark.
There are a couple of mechanics that they saw.
You dash past me.
Fuck.
I'm watching.
No.
Yeah, you might see something that you've not really been hoping to see ever.
I've seen these before.
Oh,
Extra
Oh,
twisters,
that's a
let's
lot
go.
of things.
Extra twisters?
Hexa twisters.
No,
No
that's
more,
fine.
no less.
Fine by me.
That's pretty easy.
oh, I was expecting that. I was expecting that.
I was expecting it too, but this is a fucking shit show, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Okay, I wasn't expecting it like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
no. Oh, no, I'm getting teased.
it's
I'm-
it's really hard actually.
I'm looking forward to whatever this is.
Oh, my God. Ah.
These all mechanics are non-ironically hard.
We're gonna be on this fight for a while, aren't we?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
hard. This isn't an easy fight. And if we go 3 hours a day for 3 days a week, it'll take us a bit. Especially if I have to go through every phase every time. Right? Like if you have to go through
Yep.
mechanics. We get there.
We have a lot of time.
I mean, what else is there to do anyway?
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't care about clearing once one.
I
I
mean,
want to clear it before the fucking next patch.
yep. I think that's like the biggest
Yeah.
issue right now.
Like real bad. Like I don't want to be stuck on this when Savage is out because I want to be doing Savage
When is that?
in
4
3
months.
months.
That's
3.
4 months.
3.
Oh yeah, I guess it's
Yeah,
3
it's
because
already been.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks. It's alright.
It's
We'll
4
s-
months since the patch cycle.
We'll see.
We'll see. In the worst case, we can maybe add hours towards the end. We'll find
Let's see if we
something.
can even get close to killing before Savage.
We will.
I think one thing important to check is that everyone is actually enjoying doing this.
Fucking hate every minute. Yes, I am. Absolutely.
I'm having fun.
Yep.
I think it's really satisfying to actually learn the mechanics.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Honestly, feels like, yeah, just like the old Ultimates, learning them all over again.
I mean, this is why I'm playing this game, so
It is. I think it is a harder UCOP, but everyone's also better as UCOP, so it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, I think in
But-
the long
well, we
run
have no
it's-
idea what's happening next.
Yeah,
So.
of
But
course.
I really don't want to be toxic, but you've seen 2 fucking phases.
Come on.
Yeah.
Say that when you've seen the next phase.
I mean,
okay?
it would only be harder. Like it's whatever.
You know how in UCOB stuff gets easier the longer it goes? Because, you know,
No,
you're
not
longer in the
really.
fight.
Not really.
Yeah, he does.
No, I don't think
You
so.
mean you get better at everything progressively?
No, I'm
Or-
saying, literally saying that I think that Blackfire is easier than Quick March, and I think that Felruin is easier than both of them. And I think that Taverns Fall, while technically it's a hard mechanic, it's easier than all of those.
Hard
Ten
disagree.
Strike is definitely a power, like a mechanic spike in difficulty, and so is Octet a tiny bit.
At face.
Sure. But
Like,
the
other,
only thing
than,
about-
other
I mean,
than that,
Aside
it's
from
easy.
Golden, I hard disagree.
Yeah.
Like ads is hardest.
Sure, ads, I agree with you.
Octet,
Ads, I agree with you. Octet, I don't agree with you
Super
at
hard.
all. I don't agree with that.
progging it?
Yes, I disagree with that.
Yeah, I think Octet was one of the fastest to prog for me.
It blind, it's a fucking nightmare. But to prog it with a guide? is
well,
really
I
not
guess
that
not
bad.
blind, not blind. Yeah.
Yeah, not blind is like a
Yeah,
whole
like-
different
Like
story.
you're not
Ten
talking
strike
about
is
blind here.
hard to execute.
Sure, but it's
Throwing was easy.
I mean, I think it's really hard
I
to
don't
like
know.
look back and like imagine how it was. Like,
I
nowadays.
mean, I know how I felt when I learned Heaven's Fall, and I know how I felt when I learned. It's like I remember it exactly.